In the labyrinth of night where brave souls dare, the jester plots with flair to spare. Hand in hand we venture through twists and turns, in the saga where fire fiercely burns.
Rise, bold adventures, now's your prime. In the jester's realm, let the legends climb. Help me step daddy when challenges rise. Together we conquer beneath the starry skies. Heroes of valor with courage untold, through caverns deep and fortresses old. Every puzzle, every fiend you face, with the jester beside you, winning the race.
It's a attack of opportunity, step into the light. Our stage is set, the thrills in sight. Join us as we challenge fate's tight grip, in our epic quest, let your spirits rip.
This is the call to all who dream, when myths awake and the brave redeem. Attack of opportunity calls to you, embrace the adventure and witness the new. Rise, bold adventurers, now's your prime. In the jester's realm, let the legends climb. Help me step daddy when challenges rise. Together we conquer beneath the starry skies. Heroes of valor with courage untold, through caverns deep and fortresses old. Every puzzle, every fiend you face, with the jester beside you, winning the race. It's a time of opportunity, step into the light. Our stage is set, the thrills in sight. Join us as we challenge fate's tight grip, in our epic quest, let your spirits rip. This is the call to all who dream, when myths awake and the brave redeem. Attack of opportunity calls to you, embrace the adventure and witness the new.
Hello and welcome, adventurers. You've just crossed into the swirling realm of Attack of Opportunity, where every roll of dice could shift our fate. I'm your Dungeon Stepdaddy. With us again is Dungeon God. We are guiding our brave heroes, Meake, who's not here tonight, Tim, Cliff, Nefir, and Bramble through the enigmatic and perilous world of Oob. Prepare your spells and sharpen your swords, and let's dive into another epic session. Whether you're here to see nail-biting battles, unravel ancient mysteries, or just enjoy some good old-fashioned camaraderie, you're in for a treat. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of the action. Let's get the dice rolling and make this session unforgettable. Chat, tell us where you're watching from or share your predictions for tonight's adventure. Ready your gear. Adventure awaits. All right. As per always and at request, we will be rolling to see who gives us our recap, and at request, we will do it on the scene we left off on. So let's switch over. And I'm going to get rid of that big pause sign because, Jesus, it's so big. All right. So I'm going to roll a mystical magical D4. It will be Bramble, Cliff, Nefir, Tim in that order. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Timothy.
Well, hello, my dear travelers. Where we left off and where we began was in the midst of a battle, a rumble, a bumbling battle, if you may, full of grease and cats and long-forgotten friends. We found ourselves in a pirate hideout where we were fighting the leader of these captains. We tussled our way through it with the help of our new ally, Bramble. And bit of an enigmatic, wow, I can't say the word, a mysterious druid fellow who showed us his worth in that battle, helped us out greatly, helped us save the remaining slaves in that event, and made our way out of that cave. Once we were able to escape and transport those slaves to safety on our ship, we found ourselves trying to recoup what damages were done to the slaves and to someone in particular, more familiar to Nefir and somewhat known to Tim, a small girl of some well-known paladins. Um, I failed to do her name justice at this point, but we were able to escort her to her parents that had been worrying, and Bernadette, thank you. And after reporting to the council the events and explaining how we definitely aren't going to be pirate lords, we began to make our way to a tavern for some much needed rest, and a small stop at a market, because what else are you going to do with some new loot? After we had our fill and found ourselves tumbling up the stairs and tucking ourselves in, we left off, I believe.
Yeah, really good. Go ahead, give yourself a DM inspiration. As you know, we do the critical inspiration, or the critical inspiration. So it's nat 20 or dirty 20. One small clarification. So it is a paladin and a cleric. And Cliff would know that, only because Cliff happens to be a life cleric, and he would recognize the regeneration spell.
And they're all paladins, hangry god folk.
Yeah, yeah, they were very upset with that island, if you recall right, to the point where Native was going to eliminate that island on all maps.
I believe he said obliterate.
Yeah, tit for tat, potato.
That would have made some
Beans on
angry
toast.
map makers.
Oh yes. But yes, you guys are still in the capital right now. You were deciding where you were going to go from here. There was nothing given to you. I know there was some talk about going up to your bastion, which Bramble has not seen yet.
Yeah, he gets to sleep outside.
Well, I mean,
Bramble would enjoy it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're talking to a druid here. So yeah, I know Clifford, the big green dirt guy, wanted to do something with those names while he was still in the city. What would you guys like to do?
Yeah, as Cliff kind of wakes up for the day, he's just gonna kind of look for Nefir, see if he's up.
Also,
I would know if Nefir would be up by now in the morning.
I took some artistic license with our bartender. Now that I had a couple of minutes to throw somebody
I
in
was
there.
just going to mention that a little bit ago. It's like, have you guys seen this bartender? Oh my god.
Bramble has seen her now. I have a type, and you will see this.
Am I right?
My viewers may notice that a lot of the people I put in here have a certain feel to
Je ne
it.
sais quoi.
Yes.
Gotha c'est quoi?
Don't look too far into that. However, if there's some goth women that are watching my channel, please, by all means, DM me your information. Respectfully, yes. Yeah. Sorry to impose a bit, but new bartender.
Segwaying back. Take it away, gang.
But yeah, Cliff, Nefir would be up. You see that he is actually meditating.
Oh, Cliff will sit down next to him, not to disturb him, and just wait till he's done meditating. I'll take my time, check in with Sune. You know, hey girl, how is it going? Just checking on the vibes, waiting here for Nefir to be done. How are you? I'll just wait for Nefir to be done meditating.
It's about 30 minutes later. Nefir will uncross his legs and go to stand up and look to you and say, Cliff, I appreciate your patience. I know that sometimes waiting for a man to finish his morning routine is not necessarily something everyone is very good at. So I appreciate your patience.
Oh no, it's all right. It all gave me a minute to talk to Sune myself. So maybe I should take a page out of your book every morning.
Well, I hope that was a fruitful and beneficial conversation.
I don't know. She didn't talk back. But anyways, I was curious if you could escort me back to the court. I have something to propose to them. And I feel like you being there would give a better audience than me just showing up.
I mean, can I know what your proposal is ahead of time so that
Yeah, I was gonna take all the names that I had that written down that were hurt and enslaved, and I was gonna offer them 2 gold apiece to kind of restart or get started somewhere. And I was wondering if they would be willing to match it.
would I know of any social programs which may be already in place that would help these people that we've brought back that may not be from this land?
Well, I mean, there's always the Emerald Dragons, right? They tend to help people that come out of the portals. There's also the temple. While you personally may not have been in the battle, you would have known that this group did help the Oracle.
Okay.
So she might be willing to help as well. No roll needed on that.
Well, Cliff, I I'm very very much appreciate and respect your idea. I think the council is very busy, and the better option would be to explore the opportunities within the city to help them out. I think the temple would be a great place to start. Perhaps visiting the Oracle, which you and your party are already acquainted with, uh, may provide some benefit. And then, of course, we could go visit any of the portals and speak with the Emeralds to see if they can help point them in a direction where they may find some assistance. And
All right.
failing those options, then we can approach the council and see if they have time for us.
Okay. I'll start with the Oracle then, because I did help her escape absolute death. So possibly she's more willing to listen.
I can only assume that that would be the case. Do we want to get the rest of the group, or you and I want to go?
I don't care. I'm good on for some one-on-one. I don't feel like bringing Big Mouth along is going to help anything.
You're speaking of Tim, of course, right?
Yes, of course.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar enough with the new fellow to invite him along. So why don't you and I make our way over there? I don't feel like you really need the escort, but you offered, so I'll go.
And I'll
Well, I
have
figured you're well known around here, or at least known a little bit more than me, at least. So I figured, having a known member of the council or an employee of the council would be a good idea.
Yeah, that makes sense. And, it'll be nice for once, hanging out with someone that is of an appropriate size.
All right.
All right. I stand by one. Okay. We are going to be losing Bramble at this point. Yeah, we'll move on
Real
from
life
there.
happens.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the way this works. So Tim, they're gonna go off. I will split between you two. Of course, Miku and Bramble are technically with you. But yeah, so if I will jump from scene to scene. That way, everybody is getting some FaceTime.
Sure.
I do have your tokens on here, so you can at least see what's going on. And you're not sitting on a black screen, bored out of your mind.
I always thought this place was beautiful.
As you guys arrive,
Yeah, it does have a certain sparkle to it.
you
It
see
does.
the head priest, a priest, a priestess, and of course, Orinus, the Golden Oracle, or Gold Oracle.
Well, Cliff,
Hi, Oracle. How are you?
She looks up startled, as she was just, looking to the skies, doing her prayer to the great Bahamut. Oh,
Sorry to disturb you.
Cliff, right?
Yeah.
Cliff, yes. How can I help you today?
Oh well, I had a little bit of an idea, and I was wondering if you guys might be the right ones to help.
Well, I suppose that depends on the idea. We don't know much about
Yeah.
brewing beer,
No.
so that'd be a terrible idea.
It would be. I don't know if you heard, but we recently were dispatched by the council to go deal with Pirate Island,
No.
where we
We're-
we did. Well, we did that. We swiftly killed them all without mercy.
Oh, you killed some pirates. That's dreadful.
I think we killed like 20 or something like that. But
we very much appreciate life. When able.
well, they tried to kill us first, and they were keeping slaves.
That's dreadful. That's
Right. We did free them. We freed the slaves, and I have all the names written down here. As I was on our way back, I was tending to them, to their wounds and mental health. I was curious. I wanted to help them maybe start out again. I was willing to give 2 gold to each. I was curious if the temple, or maybe we could start some kind of program for you guys to match that or something like that, just to help them get back on their feet. Most of them were working for this government anyways. Figured it'd only be right, and it'd be silly for me just to ask for your help. That's why I'm willing to do my own money as well.
well, no, we don't currently have a program like that, but perhaps that's something that you would like to take charge of.
I'd be willing to do that.
I suppose, and she looks to the head priest. I suppose maybe we could help with an initial cost. Maybe? You only asking us to match what you provide?
Yes, only match. I figure 4 gold for each of them would give them something better than nothing. It's not a lot, but 4 gold to some people is start a life with that, right?
Well, I suppose we could match. I'm sure the temple has no reason to turn away a citizen such as yourself. It seems like a good idea, at least on the surface.
And you may have been aware that Bernadette was amongst the number that we retrieved as she was captured and wounded. It's quite on the mend, fortunately. Much thanks to Cliff here. Perhaps she would be willing to, and we can present this idea to her, but willing to be the face of this new program, as it is. She is quite well liked.
I'm afraid that's something you would have to take up with her parents.
Of course.
Obviously, we don't dictate what she does, but you said that these pirates slavers were already dead, yes?
No, we killed the slavers.
Right, but they're currently dead.
Yes.
You have shown
Where
them
would you left?
you have shown them the greatest mercy. Knowing that Bernadette was injured in their care.
They did not
Yeah.
receive much in the way of mercy.
I don't see native being very, very, very nice.
No, he was very upset. There was talk of obliteration,
Yes.
elimination.
Yeah. Well, yes. It's his child. How did Annabelle react? Now, you know what? Don't tell me. I don't.
She
wanna-
wasn't happy, but then she wasn't happy about my idea I had earlier either.
Well, I know you had some trouble earlier. The whole courtroom. So maybe there's still some hostility there.
Yeah, maybe.
But perhaps give it a couple of days before you bring it up to her. Yeah, of course. Let her mend. I'm sure her mind is fragile right now.
That's true.
But yes, I think at least initially, and if we could help you out. Match. You said match. So yes, we can match. How many people were there?
24. And I got the names of.
And are you being honest with her, or are you
Yeah, I'm
trying
being
to
honest.
deceive her? Okay.
No, you can take it out right now.
No. You will take
I bet
that
we
out.
could even find those names.
You want them right now?
No.
You mean those names that I definitely had written down and didn't use ChatGPT for?
Yeah,
Yes.
so 24 times 2 is 48, so that's now 0.
Yes, we can match that. Perhaps you
That's
could find a
fantastic.
building to house them, or perhaps get some skilled folks, perhaps some skilled hirelings that could help find them, homes or something to that effect. I don't know. I'm spitballing, but I'm sure you have a plan. But yes, we will match it.
Do you know if there's any buildings in town that might be available for rent to help them?
I mean, I'm sure you could find something. I'm not big into real estate. Not really one of my talents.
It was worth a shot.
But I'm sure you could find something.
Right. All right, I guess we're going to need a name for this program.
And just so you're aware, I do not have a realty company anywhere in this nation at this moment. So before you ask, I do not have that kind of thing ready.
So unrealistic. God.
Dungeon God, hurry up, make a scene.
Slaves for slums. What?
Oh, God.
You said you wanted a brothel? I heard slaves and slum. What?
I mean, get some
Brothel.
work.
Got it.
Get some work. If there's nothing, or do you guys have anything else here?
I do not.
No, thank you very much for helping. I really appreciate that. I will. I feel like as though I've overstayed my welcome. I've asked enough of you, and I will allow you to return to your duties.
Oh, well, of course, if there's any charitable acts that can help raise the morale of our people, please. I mean, obviously, we have limitations. We're a church. We can't give you, 1,000 platinum. But I'm sure 48 gold will not hurt the bank, as they say.
Oh, did you want the names? I'll hold out the piece of paper I wrote them on.
No, you're running the program, correct?
Yes.
I believe you would need those names.
Right. Where do I get the gold from? Like your portion of the gold.
The head priest would, nod his head towards the Pyrothor over here.
Okay.
So he would run off and grab 48 gold.
Okay, let me put 48 times 2 back in.
That's 96, by the way.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, I know your extracurriculars can sometimes have a detriment on your math.
Thank you very much for hearing me today and allowing me to speak, and for your help. I'll be sure to list you as if anything comes out of this program. I'll be sure to list you as a major contributor.
You're gonna do one of those brick things that people do. It's with your name on it.
Yeah.
Oh well, yes. No, please, by all means. Thank you. But yes, I really must get back to work. I was in the middle of praying.
Yes, of course. Soon I be with you.
Yes, and may Bahamut be with you.
And on the way out, Nefir will hand Cliff another 48 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh, you don't have to do that, Nefir.
I would also like to contribute to this endeavor of yours.
He wants a
Are you,
brick.
are you sure?
Yes, I would like to help these people.
All right, now I gotta add 96 to 48 now. Cliff says that out
You
loud.
can do it.
It's 144. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna switch back over to the tavern.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go ahead and kind of move them off to the side here. Tim, you are in the tavern or up in the room. I'm not sure where. Feel free to clarify. As these two have left, what would you like to do? Or what did you do?
What did I do? I think Tim will just be keeping an eye on the remaining two as they, are sleeping, obviously hungover and just can't get out of bed. But eventually, he gets to a point where he's fed up, and it's time for him to search for materials for his newfound recipe. And I would like to spend the morning looking for what I would need for this recipe for the Wanda web, and maybe get a start on that.
I don't currently have a recipe ready for that, but I'm going to assume at least one thing is going to be web from a large spider. We'll go with that as a start, and probably some. You know what? Let's do web and Trentwood. I think that
Trentwood, like the actor.
Trent,
Yeah.
Trent, however people say it. I don't care. If you want to put that down as a note in your inventory,
Yeah.
and we'll
My
go
good
from there.
buddy Trent.
Because you got the recipe, so it should be on there, in theory.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't think so. Oh no, he would. He'll actually grab the newspaper and see if there's been any news about our trial, and as well as any news regarding a power vacuum with the new empty throne of that pirate island just being gone. What are the ports like in the trade?
Well, I'd say it might be a bit too early for the pirate island, dissemination from the top kind of thing. And I don't think you guys really told many people outside of the throne room, so I'm sure it'll get around. As far as the newspaper itself, I can't imagine it would be. I don't think you'd find a newspaper per se, but perhaps a town crier. Paper expensive. But no, town criers don't seem to be mentioning anything about a trial or anything to that effect. Almost like it didn't happen.
He'll also look into any news regarding treatment of the Aarakocra as of recent.
Nope.
Given the
Nothing.
Yeah, Meeke would be super interested, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure Miku would be helping you with this.
yes.
Being pigeon lady herself. But no, there doesn't seem to be really anything outside of, the chromatics will eat your babies kind of thing. Or hey, there's been no word from the chromatics. Mostly war kind of stuff. Less about like, hey, the local farmer had a calf that was just born.
Oh boy. We need to work on the information networks around here. I think that's it would be his primary focus then, is just gathering information about like world developments and working on gathering parts of the recipe. And then he'll wait for the gang to get back.
I mean, are you specifically just targeting only the town criers and that kind of news, or are you? I know you're such a sociable creature. Are you talking to other people, or trying to listen in? Are you?
If I still have access to the council area and chambers, I think in particular Tim would try and gossip amongst the politicians and who travels.
Are you talking about the throne room?
Yeah, that general area. Probably not directly in there. They might not let him, but
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they'd let you specifically. You're quite the offensive person. Whether he means to or not, he's a very offensive person.
But yeah, he'll hang out around there, and he'll, for once, be on weirdly good behavior.
Are you drinking?
No.
Do you want to talk to Jessica, the definitely not goth girl bartender? Request food, drink, anything like that? Or are you just kind of sitting there with a water and listening to the people that are definitely there?
Yeah, I think he would definitely try and keep quiet and just kind of be a wallflower and listen in. He would, for when he gets his drink, which will be whatever non-alcoholic beverage they're willing to serve. I guess milk.
Goat milk.
Yeah, goat milk.
Dog milk. Sorry, all I got.
So you might be more familiar of this bar than me, but who usually seems to be chatty around here, and maybe travels if you know anyone?
Are you talking to the bartender?
Yes. Yep.
Well, that depends on how many drinks they've had. Nobody's particularly chatty, but get them a couple of drinks in them, and all of a sudden everybody's sharing their secrets, deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh, I don't care about their personal life. I just want to know what's going on with this world. Any recent events?
Well, there was some. I heard there's a group of people on the other side of the world trying to reunite the kingdoms and something or other, barbarians. I've heard there's been some, pirate attacks have gone down. We got an influx of people.
Really? Why is that?
I'm not sure why. We saw new faces in the local area.
Oh, have you noticed from a particular region that they're coming from?
I'm not sure. They looked quite wary. I don't know, 20, 30 people?
That is quite the traveling party size. Usually that'd be like a caravan.
I don't think they were together. They were in rags. It almost looked like they came from the slums. But they were in varying degrees of filth and whatnot. I mean, not to harp on them. Just that's the best way to describe them. I think you'll be able to infer that she's definitely talking about those slaves who were brought into town.
Yeah. Oh, is there any kind of help that usually comes for the people? I know the goody two shoes here tend to help those in need.
What do you mean help? Help what?
I'll give them work, give them clothing, a home.
Well, I don't know of any programs like that. I mean, if they wish to work, they go find work. If you wish to have a house, you must have work. Isn't that how it works?
Well, yeah, some people have trouble finding work, knowing where to go, especially if there's no facilities. Not everyone's hiring.
Well, yeah, of course. They could go to different areas. I mean, obviously, there's only so many bartenders you need and so many blacksmiths you need. But, maybe perhaps guards. And I know the dragons mostly do the guarding, but, I mean, there's other guards that, maybe for a tavern or a library. Well, maybe not the library. Library's
What are you
quite...
talking about? It's the most important place.
Yes. Well,
They need.
knowledge, power. At least that's what I've heard. But as far as any programs, no. It's by your bootstraps, they say.
Boots are terrible. Ah,
Well, only
Need
if they
some
don't.
spurs.
Only if they don't go up to your knees.
true. All right. Then from there, he'll just kind of look for who's been having quite a few drinks already and try and wallflower by them. Keep an eye out and listen to any gossip.
Of course, I got rid of my timer. So where the hell did I put that? It's 9 in the morning. So
Perfect.
that's
He'll look for the people that are gearing up to head out then instead.
It's
Maybe
assuming
people
they're
get.
doing this while the other two go to the church or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
These guys are definitely not here. But I'm leaving their tokens in there so they can see the scene. Okay. Give me a stealth to not be discovered, and give me a investigation to see what kind of information you get.
Stealth. Not super. Okay. I'll just be having my morning coffee and milk.
My morning milk with a little coffee in it.
Yeah. And then, if I'm still able to listen in, it's a bit better.
So it seems that there's quite a few people that can see you with that 12 roll. I did a contested check, and they have rolled higher than you. So they can see you side-eyeing them, or I don't know if you're just like standing up against them and just staring at them, hoping they say something. I don't know. Whatever's in character for you. But either way, they notice you're trying to listen in, and while the information you could have gleaned is a little bit lower, well, it's lower, because they're not willing to talk as much. Just verify what was the information you were looking for again? Just anything, or
Yeah, general, like if they're gearing up for something, what are they heading out to? Like, are there any big enemies, encampments, events going on, things like
Are you looking
that?
for like world events or like things going on in the metallic kingdom as their
Either, like, pretty open to any information on somewhere we can kind of head next. And maybe even join up with a group if they look like they might need help.
no? You seem to have mostly like locals, blacksmiths, farmers, merchants, anyone who might be coming through. You heard of talk of a play up in Londe. Someone you might, the name you might recognize, the charismatic undulating novella troupe.
I'd rather not.
Does anybody recall?
hosted by the Copper Dragons, if anybody cares.
Yes. But that's aside from a couple of, one-off, maybe bandit encounters or goblin encounters. Nothing really sticks out as too too dangerous or overwhelming.
And with that, I mean, I would probably take most of my morning, and I'll just enjoy my coffee and wait for my group to come back.
Your
Since we
cafe au
didn't,
lait, bruh.
yeah, we didn't set a meetup location, guys.
Oh, that's okay. You split the group. Now the fun begins. No. What do you two do? Do you come back to the tavern? Do you?
I think we would probably at least head that way. Nefir, I had a quick question. You know somewhat of the council's doings and biddings, right? You mean a little bit, right?
I'm called upon when needed. I am not informed of the daily dealings.
Well, if one would to start a program like the one that the Oracle suggested, would I have to go through them?
No, I believe you're sponsored by the temple, and that should be sufficient.
Okay, I just didn't know if like they needed to know what was going on. I feel like need to be on the up and up with them with everything going on.
I still believe that we should go. Maybe perhaps give Bernadette's parents some time to cool off. But I still believe we should ask them to potentially sponsor the program, as I believe that would help it gain traction amongst those who may be most able to contribute.
Yeah, and it'd be good to have a face.
Exactly that, yes.
Yeah.
And once we do that, I'm sure then word would make its way back to the council, and/or we would get more instruction on the proper way to proceed should we need permission from the council.
I know we have. I don't know if you heard, but we do have somewhat of a bastion, but it's very far away. I would like the program to be in town here, and I really need to find a way to get this money to these people now.
And you guys would know that it might be a week to get from Londe to the capital, but it's about 2 days. Londe is about 2 days from your bastion or 2 days from Meake.
It's about a week and 2 days to get from the capital to the bastion.
Yes.
I agree. We should distribute this money as quickly and efficiently as possible. As the sooner we do, the sooner these folks can help themselves.
Yeah, and the more we wait, the more they're going to scatter too. I would assume they're all still pretty much at the hospital. I would assume, or being cared for. I would hope.
I suspect that would be the best place to look. Why don't we collect Tim and the others, and we can all have that way.
Yeah, let's see what trouble he's getting into.
I have full faith and confidence that Tim is behaving himself. I believe he's beginning to turn a new leaf. But let's just see when we get there.
All right, we'll see.
Then we will head back to the tavern.
Okay. You two arrive in the tavern. Tim is sitting there drinking a viscous white liquid.
Tim, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Miku and Bramble are being surprisingly quiet while they sip on a juice.
Hey, Cliff, Nefir, great news. I found this new leaf, and I think I can trick the locals into thinking it's medicinal and sell it to them.
That sounds like a terrible idea, especially if we have a hospital that people should go to for medical care.
Yes.
People like to feel like it's a home remedy, though. None of that.
I have a better idea, Tim. Me and Nefir kind of drunged up today. We were thinking about starting a program for the enslaved that we freed to help them out, get their life back in order, and it could start a program for others like them. It'd be something really good to put your name on.
Oh, I don't want my name on anything. If I'm easy to track, I hate it. But That did bring a good point. I was asking about that. They don't seem to have any real direction here, although they have opportunities. It might be good to set up a program for them.
Yeah, you know, you don't. Not everyone starts with $1,000,000 in their pocket. You know what I mean? A small loan.
I don't. I'm obviously rich.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of the goal. We're gonna kind of try and figure that stuff out. We're gonna go talk to Bernadette's parents. I don't know if we're gonna do it today or maybe when we get back. But my goal right now is to go down to the hospital and find all these names and give them the money that I got for them.
We're giving money?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great.
I knew you'd be on board, Tim. I knew it. You
Oh,
really
like
are.
I
You're putting
touched Tim's
over it.
shoulder. This is
Don't
what
touch-
good people do.
No wonder I've chosen a different life.
I didn't say
I mean-
your money. I didn't say your money.
Oh, Cliff. Sweet
I've already
Cliff.
raised the money for them.
Cliff. What is yours is mine, and what is mine is mine. And it is for the group, which is mine.
That
Well, this
makes
is for the
sense.
good of the group to get a program in here and put our name on it to show the people that we are friends and we're willing
But
to
the
help
group is
them.
mine.
I've been with you all this time and didn't know you were married.
What?
Is that not the saying that is popular amongst married couples? What's yours is mine and what's mine is mine?
Will you give me your stuff if I say yes?
That's up to Cliff. He's the one that is allegedly married to you.
That's how marriage works, right, Cliffy boy? Why
I'm
aren't you
not
putting
giving
the
you
ring
my
on?
stuff, Timmy.
It's been 2 months, and you still haven't proposed.
Well, you still haven't said your prayers.
By the way, are any of you three proficient in nature or survival?
I bet Bramble is.
I would bet he is too.
I think Miku's our one who's proficient in those.
Yep, I am not.
Okay. I thought so, but wanted to double check.
Yeah, the two people.
Oh, wait,
over
I
there.
am proficient in nature. I forgot.
You are proficient in nature.
Because of my feet.
All
I
right.
believe is where I
Give me
Right,
two.
his feet bare.
my
What
feet.
picturesque
his
feet
bare
they
feet.
are.
You shouldn't
They're
steal
good
bare
at
feet.
feeling grass.
Hey, nice.
Okay.
Throwing out them 20s.
I decided to touch grass today. That's where I found that new
I started playing Once Human. And oh my god, I got sucked in.
leaf.
Give me one more. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, one more.
Ooh, more dice.
One more again.
Morgan. Not too bad.
No, that's perfectly fine. Let's see if I can find where the hell this was. Oh yes. Let us go with the. I don't think you were doing too much on the ocean, so we'll go with forest. All right. Okay. You find in your travels an olisuba leaf and a white ghost orchid seed. DG, would you be willing to put that in his inventory for me?
It'll take me a minute to find it, but I will get it in there.
It should be under items,
Word.
and it should be the only yellow folder, I think.
Did we ever confirm for the white ghost orchid seed if that was a revival by itself? Or
By
we had to-
itself, no.
Okay.
No, it needed to be created into the potion.
Okay.
But yeah, you find those, and you got the olisuba leaf. I'll let these
I think-
guys roll as well once I get back.
I think Miku has a couple of those.
Wait, it is medicinal. I wasn't lying. Weird.
Technically, you did find a leaf. But yeah.
They are added.
Thank you.
And All right. Aside from that little segue, what else would you guys like to do?
And it is medicinal.
Cliff's gonna head to the hospital.
Well, Miku and Bramble, why don't you two run and check the town board to see if there is any work available if we're going to be here to try to put Cliff's program together over the next couple of days. Maybe there's some additional funds we could scrape together to either further help or help with the bastion or I don't know, put more coin in Tim's pocket, something.
So you're trying to go to the throne room to speak to?
No, I'm sending Miku and Bramble to see if there's like a town like
Job board, I think he said.
job
Oh.
board.
Oh yeah, they can.
Just trying to find an excuse to have them not participate in the episode.
GTFO.
Yeah. Squawk! And
Hey,
she
Aaron
runs off.
Aaron friends.
Because that's definitely how Miku would go. Squawk! Just run out the door.
And then you get a lecture about cooing afterwards.
No. I mean, Nefir, you would definitely know. It'd probably take. You're probably looking at a month before the parents would speak to you about, this kind of thing,
Yeah.
specifically, just taking care of Bernadette.
Nefir would go and check on her pretty much every opportunity he got anyway.
Of course, you could. You obviously could go check on her. But Miku and Bramble would go out. Job boards are pretty barren. They have mostly, hey, I've lost my kitty. That kind of thing.
My cat's stuck in a tree.
My cat. Timmy's stuck in the well. No.
What, Tim?
Different Tim.
There was a gold coin at the bottom. What do you expect?
Somehow I could see that happening. Money!
A scroll down there.
He gets down there. It's a gold coin. Just
Worth it.
no. I'll be honest with you. There doesn't seem to be much happening in the town itself.
Oh,
Bullshit.
that's fine. I was just making up a reason that they're not here.
Yeah, no, I mean, trust me, adventure awaits all. No, aside from just being told, go check on your bastion, because I know we haven't really touched on the bastion too much. So I want to get it more involved. You guys have looked at the bastion sheet, and there's room for growth on it.
Yeah.
And I very much want to make that what's like a keep.
Your home.
Your
Room
home.
for
FOB.
tons for growth.
Right.
All right, so let's to the hospital then.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you would like to come, that's fine.
To try to round up our rescuees.
Yeah.
I don't have anything really good for this. But
We can just RP it, that's fine.
oh no, fuck you. I got a thing.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
On an adventure, Pip.
All right, fam. I'm with you. Minute. Adventure ho.
That's what they call me.
Such a grand city, such a sparse hospital.
Hey. Work
Oh,
with
it's
me
good.
here.
This is admissions.
Okay.
Yeah, it's triage.
Got it.
Call it overflow.
Yeah.
You gotta go through the back here for the real hospital.
Got it. That checks out.
You think they want to let dirty adventurers inside the main facility?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
It's for
I mean, you
drag-
can give Tim access to medical facilities. Nothing will go wrong there.
Do those medical facilities have any goblets in them?
or narcotics.
Tim's got a chalice. A chalice of shadows, if you will. Ha! No, you arrive. And you see somebody familiar. Familiar.
Hello, familiar. How are you?
Well, it might not be familiar to Nefir, but Tim, Miku, and Cliff would recognize Cerinthia. She is the one you saw at the portal.
Oh, we fought when we went where we went with Miku.
I don't know. What do your notes say?
You look familiar.
Well, she was a different image then.
Yes, but you saw her also in the trial. That's the word.
Oh, hi, Cerinthia. How are you?
She looks up. Bored. What? Who goes there?
It's me, Cliff.
Oh. Why do you sneak up on people?
Oh, well, I mean, I thought I was loud enough walking in. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, what? I'm just bandaging up Evan here. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I was wondering if you know about the people that were enslaved and freed that were brought from the pirate island. Are they all still here?
Well, I mean, yes. What do you need them for?
Well, I'm trying to start somewhat of a program to help people with needs like them to restart their life, and I have a little bit of gold for each of them. But my main thing is just kind of maybe buy a building in town for a real program that will get people like them back on their feet.
Well, the further to the outskirts of the town you get, the cheaper the buildings get. Obviously, the more to the center, closer to the temple and library and...
Well, I wouldn't mind opening a nice building near the center of town and make it cheap for people.
Well, that may be very expensive.
Well, I'm looking to have more support here soon.
Could I make a suggestion, Cliff?
Yeah.
If maybe not the center of town, but maybe towards that, closer to the slums, a little more approachable.
Well, just so you guys are aware, and only because we haven't really touched on it too much, one of the main things for your bastion is to hire people for it. So you could hire them specifically for your bastion if that's a route you'd like to take, and then
I don't know if we have 24 jobs for them though.
No, but maybe not currently. But that is a thing that you could also look at. I know we haven't really touched on it too much.
Yeah, I was going to incorporate that into the program. Like that's one of the options for them to do. Kind of thing.
Typically, we would have the hirelings just kind of hired in the capital, and then they're paid off of like the earnings that they make. But if you want to do a specific hireling, you are certainly allowed to, which this would fall under.
Perhaps a chef.
Well, I don't know if anyone can cook.
You guys don't have a kitchen.
Yeah.
We have a fire.
I also just wanted to make a social program to just say a fuck you to the dragon people that I can do it better. So
let's not do that, Tim.
What? But look, I'm doing something nice. You need to give me something.
That's too much of something, though. That's like one step forward.
I want to poison their well, and instead I'm choosing to start a charitable organization.
You do realize that we are still like on a probationary period.
And that's why I want to start a charitable organization and not poison the well.
But then you want to do one that does poison the well.
Well, it's what I want to do, but I won't because I want to turn a new leaf.
I'm going to insight check that.
I'm not. I'm going to choose to believe it.
Tim, go ahead, roll your deception. If you're deceiving them, do it privately.
You want privates? You want me private or?
Actually, you know what? No, public's fine. We want to get the audience involved.
Evan will roll in his sleep and go, ah, poison, spiders everywhere, and then fall back asleep.
And
Um,
do you know how to roll?
I guess I'm
a-
inciting how truthful you're being, Tim. If you need
yeah.
a specific insight, DM.
And if you're being honest too, like you don't have to
Yeah.
roll. I always roll, just in case I ever want to be deceptive.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I-
kind of give it away meta-wise.
Yeah, I was trying to decide where it kind of falls, and I think I know now. So I had to think about it. Okay.
Oh man.
So you can tell I'm not giving you the full story. I probably don't want to turn a new leaf for the sake of the dragons and admitting that we were wrong, because I'm not wrong. I'm Tim, but I do want to help these people, and I'm trying to do it in the way that I think would help.
Okay. I'm just
But
kind
also
of give
fuck
you a
you to
little.
the dragons.
I'll give you a little look at Tim. Remember our conversation we had when we first met?
We had a lot of conversations. You're gonna have to be a lot more specific.
All right. The one where I told you if you fuck up, I will fuck you.
Say it a little slower.
I forgot we've gotten to this point now. Anyways, Cerinthia,
Yes.
could you please maybe point me towards where the patients are? Here's the list of the names. I don't know if you know their names, but
Well, we
yes.
kept them all in a group. Specific needs and all.
Okay.
And she would direct you to them. Oh, by the way, they were in rather good. I mean, other than the clothes, of course. They were in rather good shape when they got here.
Oh yeah, I tended to them on the way back. You know, their physical and their mental health needs. I try to do my best to take my time with each and one of them, make sure they're all okay.
Cliff is quite the physician. He is not giving himself nearly enough credit.
He is a walking social program. Really, a donation to him is a donation to the people itself.
To the people who need it.
She is oblivious to what you're trying
Cliff's
to
just
do.
like,
And yes, come, yes, social programs, very good. She pushes Evan's head back down because he keeps sitting up and screaming in night terrors. Stop that. I don't have a scene for 24 people, so deal with that.
oh yeah, you're good. You're good. You don't have to.
I can copy Evan 23
Just
Wow, you all look the same.
oh God. Stop it. Stop that.
How many more do we need?
Stop
2,
that.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8 more.
All right.
We are Evan.
They're
We are
definitely here.
collective.
Yep. There you go.
God,
Oh,
I hate all of you.
There you go.
Oh,
welcome.
hi everybody.
They're all sleeping.
Do they all answer at the same time?
Hello. All right.
I don't know if
What do you want
you
me to
guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just telling you to carry on, and you were.
Oh, gotcha. I don't know if y'all remember me at all. You guys are all pretty shell shocked, but I do have something for each and every one of you. A little. It's not much at all, really, but I have 4 gold for each of you. To when you get out of here and you're ready to start something.
6.
6, yeah, 6 gold. Sorry, sorry. My math, I'm a healer, not a mathematician.
4 plus 2 is 6.
Yeah, for you guys to maybe try and make your way to a different world. Oh, not world, different town, maybe on a new ship, maybe. I'm also in the business of trying to start a program for folks like you who have unfortunately been through the same situation you have, and I was wondering if any of you were really interested in something like that.
I mean, I'm sure some of us would be.
Okay, how do you feel, Edric?
Who?
Edric.
Sure.
How do you feel, Thomas?
Yeah, like, he's got the list.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
that's right. I was like, who?
I can't tell you. Of the 24 people, none of them are going to turn down your 4 gold. I can tell you that much.
6 gold.
So, yes.
There you go. Now you have all the slaves.
Well, just in the starting processes of this program, so I don't know. I'll kind of write down the Bastion details and how to contact me if they're ever interested. If you're interested, just write me a letter, or mention to the temple that you're interested in the program. They may be able to help with the program as well. So put your name, your first and last name down, and we'll try and find you and help you.
Also, if I recall right, the average commoner makes 1 gold a month.
Yeah.
How many months is this?
Well, they were enslaved.
So
I figured they
you
didn't
have given
restart
them,
their life.
Well, you've given them the equivalent of 6 months' wages. So
Yeah.
nobody's going to turn down 6 months' wages.
Just to check, how many of you are actually literate and could write us?
You get about half of them to raise their hand.
That seems
Depends
about
on what
right.
hands
Well,
are.
the other half could write for the other ones. Tim.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Sit
Going
down.
forward, these types of groups tend to struggle.
Yeah.
Sit.
Just so happens that all the elves raise their hand. Elves / half elves /
Those people,
Please don't mind him. He's not part of the program.
It's just a statistic, okay?
So
But
you have
yes.
just insulted all the tieflings and goblins.
Please, I'm here for you. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And I will pass out the 4 gold.
6 gold.
6 gold. Jesus.
No, it's stepdaddy. You don't have to use my biblical name.
There goes 144 gold.
I hate you both. This is such a nice thing.
You feel something swelling in your chest, Tim. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
God, I hope he takes piercing damage.
I'm feeling
You take 1 psychic damage.
for each gold piece.
I get a bloody nose.
And he's dead. For each
Even
gold
though-
piece, yeah.
Even though Tim doesn't do anything, Nefir will put his arm around his shoulder and say, Tim, I sure am glad you're here to help with this.
I'm really not.
You
But you are, aren't you?
you can also switch to public roles, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
Totally fine. And I'll reveal that to you, because why not?
Oh, that was your deception?
Now it's all said and done. Deception.
I'm not a good liar. I'm surprised I've gotten this far.
Right. So hopefully that helps you all. On the day to you.
That was very nice of you. And she, pats your head.
Don't touch my man, woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was unaware he was in that kind of relationship. Not that I
No,
was
no,
interested.
he's just talking out of his ass.
No, it's okay. We're very accepting in this country.
Yeah, you can be open about it.
It's okay.
He's my rock.
We listen and we don't judge.
I've known them for about a month and only just found out they were married.
Oh, well,
Well, we're supposed to, apparently.
And we're not married.
It's okay. Hand fasting. That's fine. Whatever you call it. I'm very happy for you, and may you have many moons of happiness together.
Amen.
Thank you, Cynthia. You have a good day, all right?
You too.
If you ever need anything, let me know.
Oh, of course. If I can't find you, I'll find your husband.
You can't find me, just write to me. Don't involve Tim.
You guys are such a cute couple.
Oh, I understand.
we-
I know many couples separate, duties of the household. I understand. I will make sure I find you specifically.
Yes.
Tim, you cradle robber.
Well, what can I say? I like them young.
I could just imagine Cliff all pissed
God
off,
damn
like
it,
can't
dude.
say anything.
If you ever hand out gold like that again in front of me, I will do this to every goth girl we run into.
Well, then you're not coming next time. And don't.
Yes, sir.
I believe that's what Tim wants, and I think the better thing for him would be to tag along, as I believe it has a positive effect on him.
What a world.
Mm.
All right.
All right, where to?
Yeah.
So the Bastion?
Yeah, we can head to the Bastion. See what's popping.
You guys would head up that way. You'd cross through Londe. There's a play there. I assume you stay the night in an inn at Londe.
Sure.
You're like, I don't give a shit.
I do. I'll listen then.
You want to pass me a short, long rest, please?
No.
Damn.
Yes,
I'm missing spell points.
I'll set you up.
Is Treant Wood something I would be able to procure on our way out of the
No.
capital?
No. You would more than likely you will be fighting something of that effect.
I seem to be fixated on the one in the right middle.
It automatically drains gold, right, if I use external?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a silver, right? Or something like that. 5 silver or something like that.
It's like 2 gold or something.
2 gold.
Yeah.
Guess I'll pick up some rations on our way out, too.
Sure. I'm pretty sure the vending machine has rations.
Start.
So they're half a gold apiece, I believe.
Yeah. I will get 6. 3.
Platinum's what? 10 gold, right?
Yes. Everything is by tens, and we don't use Electrum because we're not psychopaths.
What am I? I'll tell you about later.
Yeah, you arrive to Londe, wary from your travels. As you arrive, you go to an inn for the night. Is there? You see a couple of barmaids, a couple of 3 patrons, and of course the barkeep. They look like they're on the up and up.
Yeah.
Do you guys order food? Do you eat? I know Tim is very much into listening and watching others, and definitely not a creepy way.
I'm not the most-
Yeah, I'll get the chef special.
Are these all zombies or ghosts?
That's offensive.
This barmaid comes up. Hi, what can I get you?
I like her.
Whatever's fresh.
Oh, yeah. Is there like a chef special or?
Yeah, whatever's available.
Oh,
Everything is
alright.
special.
Well, what do you recommend?
Meat.
You would.
Nefir, you would notice she's also a Goliath.
Okay. Meat is an excellent choice. I think I will have meat as well.
Roasted meat. 5?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Medium rare. Now, what don't you want?
What do you mean?
Either you want the green beans, or you want the corn.
I tell you what, why don't you put them on the plate? I'll try them and go from there.
I'll just take corn. I don't like my food touching.
Gotta have the greens. They're good for the digestion. You need some ruffin.
Yes. She runs to the back. There's another barmaid here who's just kind of taking care of the woman here, this gentleman, and this woman here.
So, aside from our...
Pull up to a table. You just stand in the doorway? Jeez, what are you new at this?
Yes.
Fair. I would like to get a perception check from Cliff, Tim, and Nefir.
Oof. Oof. Yeesh. And Tim comes in clutch.
DG.
What do you need?
So you have that's your
You have a
that's what I
combat
s-
to run?
that's what I sent you.
Yeah, you guys listen. You sent me things
Yes.
recently.
Yes. 747.
Dope. You guys are just kind of listening in, huh?
Yeah. Tim would catch it.
All right, Tim. So you kind of lean over, a little uncomfortable, but she continues. Oh my God, them frostbitten worms! They got the whisper to rattle the nest in the cracked basin.
Give me a history check, Tim.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking
Or an
about?
intelligence check. One of the two.
I don't hear it, I know, but what are you talking about?
Nice.
Ooh, shit. Tim with the rolls tonight.
So you don't know what she's saying, but you recognize that as thieves' cant.
Mm.
Fuck.
No
Meeke
cap,
knows
those
these
rogue
scans.
stands are salty.
Oh my god. We have the cursed language among us, my gentlemen.
Doesn't Miku speak that?
She does. Do you tell her about it?
That's up to Tim.
Miku, I don't speak that great language, but I hear you do, and that would be so, how would they, on God. Could you tell me what these individuals are talking about? Just be quiet. Just listen in.
Yeah, squawk.
Don't notice.
Shoots an egg across the room.
What?
God, I hope she
So mad at us.
Oh, she's gonna be so pissed at me.
Nah, dude, she's not having a Taylor Swift rager right now.
Wait,
You know what she's doing?
It's true. She's at a Taylor Swift concert or thingy
Taylor Swift dance party or raging or something like that.
or Dance Revolution. I don't know. Yeah, they're saying the snow dragons are supposed to be attacking a hatchery in Meake. Squawk!
Really?
Can you say that again, please?
No. Because now you're recording.
That seems pretty important. I'll whisper to Cliff and let him know about the snow dragons.
Meat!
You said Meek?
In Meek, we were just there.
When the fuck were we in Meek?
I guess it wasn't just, but we were there before.
Technically, Tim, I don't think you were in Meek.
Was I not? Oh, that's right. I wasn't. Yeah,
You
Tim.
weren't.
Yeah. That one of your old party members was with you. You were telling me about when you guys started out your adventure.
Couple of fucking. You ever see those dinosaur ribs from Flintstones?
Is that where we
That's what she
put the
throws.
boy in the orphanage?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're at the start of your socialist endeavors.
Okay,
It's called murder.
that was before my notes.
When you murdered the parents? I don't know. What do your notes say?
That was before my notes.
Oh,
When you
oh.
put the boy in the
Oh, don't-
orphanage, that's called murder.
You didn't have to write it down. Yeah, it's when you murdered, and your other friend
I
murdered.
didn't murder anybody, but all right.
I made an orphan.
Technically, I was gone that session, so.
So
When you didn't
it's
stop the murder of the children's parents.
so long and short of it, it's your fault.
And it's probably.
You're the only member that was there. I guess Miku would have been there, right?
Yeah, Miku and
She avoids the
and
conversation.
Cliff. Yep.
All right. You guys think we should probably handle that, huh?
I mean, I don't know. Is it? We don't have a lot going on, but
unborn children definitely require help, and those are ones that we should definitely help.
I'll ask Miku to listen in and see if she can't get any more information.
Dungeon God.
She hears they're going to flex on the snacks, no cap. It sounds like they have a very specific goal at this orphanage. I don't
At the
know
orphanage.
if you want. Wait, right?
Huh?
Did you say orphanage or did I say orphanage? He knows the story better than I do. I've just come up with the terms. Since
There is
Miku's listening in.
there is an orphanage there. Yes.
There you go. You got a orphanage out of that term.
Okay.
But yeah,
So they're interested in the orphanage.
Bertha throws a bunch of dinosaur-looking ribs on your table. Meat.
This looks delicious.
Exquisite. Thank you very much.
where did this come from?
Don't ask. Walks away.
I did.
Which she's
At
got.
some point of Miku leaning in real hard, the Berthold would be like, "You're spilling the tea. These fam are woke," and then they would leave the area.
Miku, perhaps you should follow them.
Perhaps we should all follow?
Have you seen me try and stealth?
Perhaps we should just go to the orphanage in question, or hatchery. Meek,
Perhaps we should kill them now. I mean, interrogate them.
They gave no impression that they were participating in the attack. Only that they were aware of it, and we got that information. Although, Miko, I do need you to be clear. Is it the hatchery or the orphanage that we need to be attending to?
I think the hatchery was just thieves' can for orphanage.
Same word.
Okay, good to know. I don't understand the language at all, so I appreciate your clarification.
Word, no cap.
Do we know how far we are away from Meek?
You're 2 days from your bastion or 2 days from Meek?
How far was travel to here, by the way?
1 week.
Week.
Oh shoot! Okay.
No cap. Go ahead, give me another nature roll.
Ugh, God.
Raining in the bar.
Don't worry, I'll fix that
Yeah,
eventually.
this establishment needs
Damn, Tim.
construction, some roofing work.
There you go, fam.
You managed to find yourself a dream lily on your way up, Mr. DG.
Yep. Dang, Tim's getting all the things, huh?
He really is. Well, now I can have her roll some stuff too, because it seems like she might join in.
But she missed the best part.
That's okay. We'll have you repeat it to her. I want you to run both sides.
Shit, I deleted what I
Including the
said.
squawking.
Squawk.
Right. You absolutely have to do the squawk. She may be offended if you don't.
She'll be in when she's good and ready, you know, big concert and all or whatever.
Ah, yeah.
You
Wind
gotta
down
cool
mode.
down, man.
Listen, I haven't.
It's raging.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift, but I've never had a boyfriend to complain about, so I can't relate.
I'll watch for it and ping for you.
You're missing out.
All right. What were we doing? Were we trying to tail the two individuals? Were we trying to hit on the barmaid? I don't know.
All right.
I might do that after I eat.
Who knows? People might be into the dommy mommy thing.
All right. If we're going to tail him, where is my?
Once we catch them, I have something that might help. But until we catch them, I will be very loud.
Did the individuals have any kind of markings on them? Or symbols?
No, very much like semi well dressed. The one had a cloak. The other one looked like a fine, upstanding gentleman, if not a little old and wary.
If we're gonna tail him, I do have pass without a trace that we could use. I hope.
It could certainly be beneficial.
But we're leaving, so we need to make a decision right now.
Hmm.
Do we tail him, or do we just head to the hatchery?
I think we just head to the orphanage.
Right.
Same.
No, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think I agree with him. I don't know what information else we'll really get other than it's bound to come under attack.
I mean, there's when and how many. And
Well, they said soon, I thought, but regardless of how many, we're gonna have to fight them, right? I mean, you're not gonna let us just abandon an orphanage.
you're very right about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Mm.
And let's be honest, you don't want to abandon the orphans either.
I won't be, but we can set some traps if we get there fast.
Last time we tried to set traps, we literally just ran past them.
Practice,
You weren't here for that, but it happened.
practice.
It's a good lesson. Let's not run past the traps.
And perhaps not use thunderous smite when we're trying to be quiet.
Weird.
Ah, that was great.
I was gonna let you do that on your own.
No, I mean, lessons
You
learned. Right?
cleaved that guy. That was
I told you I
hilarious.
was going to go in loud, and I did.
Who used Thunderous Smite?
I did.
Oh,
In
you
a
want to make a
cave.
history check for me? For
The first
funsies?
fight in the cave.
Right in the middle of the
First
cave.
person.
Yeah. First attack.
I respect it.
I-
Respect it.
It's okay. You can't hear it for 300 feet. It's totally fine.
Thunder, the sound
Did-
of lightning.
Did any of you have connections in Meeke that we could help convince to defend the orphanage or go on alert or spread?
I think the only people we really know from Meek is the woman from the orphanage that we talked to.
What was
Uh,
her
yeah.
name?
Drops another egg.
I don't know. Let's before my notes.
Give me a history check.
Perhaps there's a small child that you left there.
There is a small child who left there. You are correct.
I doubt they'll be of much help, but you can reunite with them.
Yeah, nothing. Her name's just not coming to me right now.
Something about shithouse rings in your mind, but you can't really recall specifically.
Shit house.
We can quickly scan the town when we get there to see if there are any other.
Wasn't her name like House or something like that?
I don't know. What do your notes say?
I don't.
He's saying that in character.
Before my notes.
Oh. I guess Miku might know. Let's see here. We'll roll a history for her as well. She might not actually know, but I don't know.
We could speak to the dead. I could go find fucking what's his nuts, blue bitch.
Blue bitch.
Gonna have to be
Blue
very.
one's blue.
Name with the father. in
It
it.
doesn't narrow it down.
I don't even know his name anymore. I forgot it.
Yeah, that's a shame. What do your notes say?
Dude, okay, my notes start at session 19
Weird.
Damn, dude.
when he yelled at me.
It's a real damn shame.
9 months in.
Finally took it.
Not the greatest of notes either.
Miku will chime in. Joanna, what?
All right, Joanna. Thank you, Miku. Your insightful history is always appreciated.
That's fact, no cap. What?
Is that
Would you know
investigation?
Wow.
Would it be racist of me to ask if you know a messenger bird?
Yes, Tim.
Oh,
Would it though?
I don't know.
You don't know
Insensitive, maybe. I
you
don't
don't
know if it's
know of any-
racist.
people from your hometown that delivered messages? Perhaps a
I feel like it wouldn't be.
UPS delivery person, if you will.
They're just male people and birds, right?
I'm just waiting for her to get back in here, and here's wow, you're squawking stuffed. You sound different than you did a minute ago.
Golly gee willikers. Where we at? What are you doing?
But I would like to go hit on the barmaid real quick.
Mhm.
Don't often see other Goliaths around. Spend a lot of time here.
Her tray rattles with each step.
You want more meat?
Well,
No, I'm all right.
In a sense, yes.
What kind of meat?
Taco
Ooh.
meat.
Ribs.
No. All
You
right.
don't want meat?
I guess I don't. I appreciate your time and the food that you have already delivered to us. What do we owe for the evening's enjoyment?
Hey, we don't have entertainment here.
Okay.
How much do we owe you for the food?
Get food and beverages. What do we owe you for that?
Oh. This many, and she holds up 5 fingers.
Okay. I will give her 5 silver.
No.
No.
Gold.
Gold.
On gold apiece.
A lot of gold for some food.
You want lodging?
No. We are on our way out immediately.
2 gold.
2 gold it is, and I will give her 2 gold.
Oh, thanks. Nefir.
do you know of any messengers in Londe?
Pony Express.
I don't think we're gonna get a lot of information out of this one, Tim.
They gave me a perfectly good answer, Pony Express. Thank you. That was very informative. You've actually given me more information than most of the bartenders. So
She sets down her tray and she starts flexing in front of you.
I
She
think
is,
she likes you, Tim.
and she's fucking ripped, my guy.
I think she likes you.
I will. I certainly appreciate this display. We'll use it later tonight.
In fact,
What?
you would notice that her skin almost takes on a stony appearance in front of you, Nefir.
Very hot.
One of her top straps seems to bust, and the other barmaid rushes over real fast and sews it up really fast, and then goes back to work.
By sews, he
Even
means
she
tied.
gets
She's
hot.
used to it.
So rent. Where could we find the Pony Express?
You talk, little man.
Yes, I do talk.
Have you ever been lifted up by a woman?
I would never want to be.
I would.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss.
No one likes the sim.
We have failed to introduce ourselves. My name is Cliff, and this is Tim, the opposite. Whatever he says, Oh, he means the opposite of.
I will ruin every relationship you aspire to have.
So, he has best relationships.
He would love to be picked up by a woman.
She comes over and picks you up. Big old uppies. 7'6", fucking gargantuan woman picks you up out of your chair, rib in hand.
I full possum.
Cliff's gonna start walking out, just like make sure Tim can see him, and let's just go 1-0.
You're gonna regret everything.
You're like a baby.
I am not a baby. I am a big wizard. All will fear Tim.
She kind of like moves you back and forth, like, so light. Helga could do things.
Helga should not do things.
She puts you down. Come back, little man. When you have time.
You are worth so much more than this bar gives you credit for. But it is not me who can ever reward you. Neither is it Nefir. He tried too hard.
I will
Now
try. That is true.
If you stay much longer, she's going to turn you into something, and I'm not sure what.
But it might resemble a pretzel.
It might resemble somebody strapped to a bed.
I have to go make someone fall from grace though now, so.
Miku's here.
I see.
Let's name her Gertha. All opposed?
So, what have I missed?
Gertha, apparently.
No cap. Here,
Tim's being
let me
manhandled.
recap you real quick.
Yeah,
You missed
Thieves' Canter.
three Thieves' Cants sings. Where'd it go? The frostbitten worms got the whisper to rattle the nest in the cracked basin. Some salty stands don't pass a vibe check. And then the dude that person was talking to said, "Don't spill the tea, no cap." And then they left the room.
So Thieves' Cant is now canonically brain rot. So
Ironically, Miku, I believe, is the only one who can actually understand said brain rot.
Yeah, we made that up just for you, and you weren't even here.
she was getting swifty.
No. I legitimately do not like that episode.
Regardless, it sounds like... Tell her what it sounds like.
And you just watch Tim get picked up by this gargantuan 7'6" tall Goliath woman with unneeded uppies.
So, so other than the fact that Thieves' Cant is brain rot, this has just been hanging out in a bar, role play.
No. So what they have done so far, because you've definitely been a part of this, is you started off in waking up at the pub. You then Cliff and Nefir then went to the temple. They got some donations to help the slaves that you guys rescued.
Okay.
Tim stayed in the bar and tried to get some information about the local area. He failed to do so, only because they're not due to bad rolls, but because it's just lacking in stuff. And then all of you made your way up, started to make your way up to your bastion, where you stopped in Londe. And you have just, through your Thieves' Cant, you have found that there is a hatchery in Meake that sounds like it's going to be attacked by snow dragons.
Ah, okay. So, egg defense mission.
And this would be your first time hearing about a hatchery, if I recall right. Cliff, what's your notes say?
We've heard of hatchery in the sense of the council.
The chromatics getting kidnapping the metallic dragon's
Yeah.
eggs.
That was other.
Okay.
And that they had their own hatchery.
Okay, I'll stop asking Cliff about his notes. I'm going to start asking Miku about her notes. No.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the
In
party.
real life, I have just got a very good memory. That's why I'm always the designated recapper in my spell jam game.
Also, I've been role-playing you, and I feel like it's been spot on.
You've dropped
What have you been doing?
I had you
A
launch
lot
an
of
egg across the
squawks.
room at one point.
A lot of
That was fun.
squawks.
Spot on.
It
Accurate.
was quite spot on.
We'll make an axe.
The only way you'll be able to tell is if you go back to the part you missed and
Yeah, you'll have to
watch it.
rewatch those first hour and a half or whatever. But yeah, I think that catches you up. Where are we going, gang?
Going to Meek.
Also, Bramble is not
Let's-
currently here.
Um,
Something came up.
He had some great news he had to attend to, apparently. Totally fair.
We are off to see the wizard.
First, if we could stop by the messenger, we could maybe send word ahead that we're coming. And they should be prepared.
The messenger going to be
Just so we're clear, are we going to the fucking orphanage or are we going to like a hatchery?
They're synonyms.
Oh.
They are
It's-
apparently at the same location.
Are you sure that they're sending them? Because there are like dragons in this world, and they have hatcheries.
This is the information provided to me by Miku herself. I
Yeah,
can only believe
hatchery-
that it's accurate.
Hatchery and orphanage were the same word.
In this
Usually-
context.
Usually,
I'm guessing these are eggs from dragons that died. That would make it the same.
You don't know.
I'm going to the orphanage, I guess.
Nefir, to answer your question, though, usually messengers get to travel solo with just a horse. They also are more familiar with landscapes, so without having to travel in a group, also having access to a horse.
Does anybody have a spell that could possibly reach miles and miles in an instant?
I do not.
That would be useful if you would have that.
And if I had met the person, and if you knew how spells work, wouldn't it, Cliff?
I could bribe the person, Timmy.
Cliff, he made a joke. Cliff made a joke. It was funny.
Careful, I'll go get I'll go get Gertha again.
Oh, sorry. Let me explain it in a way you can understand. God no give magic to talk to anyone.
No,
I have
you're not worthy of magic, God.
Yeah, it was
I don't
You
funny.
can
have a
always be
sugar
worthy
daddy.
though, Tim. You can always be worthy. You just got to work on yourself.
I learned in my teens not to go to the club looking for sugar daddies to give me everything.
Well, this image that you have wouldn't really work well in the group that I'm in.
What works really well? Getting paid out by your sugar mama?
Tim, it was a sick burn, and then you ruined it. You kept talking.
Sounds
That's all I
like-
gotta do with him. Just make him keep talking. He'll fucking shoot himself in the foot.
For the record, my God has given me the power to add divine powers into axe strikes, and I'm fine with that. But
I thought you were
it
gonna
doesn't
say
help
add
in this
strength.
particular situation.
I will say that Cliff's God has intervened on our behalf several times since I've known him. So I would ask Cliff that you do reach out to Sune and see if she can offer some protection to these children until we arrive.
Yeah, I'll say a prayer before we make
Why
bed
doesn't
tonight.
Sune tell the children that they're in impending danger?
Tim,
She might be able to.
don't be ignorant.
If they're open to her signs, she might be
I
able
forgot
to
they
provide
like to watch
something.
people die.
That is true.
I,
They like to watch.
I think Cliff is saying that it might work.
Bird, you want meat?
What?
She already ate, but thank you.
You want more meat?
What the-
You should pick her up.
Bird, we're eating?
She's even lighter than Tim.
I don't even know what we're
Because her
eating.
bones are hollow.
No meat?
Would Miku be hungry at this point in any way whatsoever?
You've already
You
technically
recall
eaten.
just eating ribs like 10 minutes ago.
They look,
Okay, not hungry.
they're
Or
cartoonish
whatever, I don't know.
size. They're like what you saw in the Flintstones. That tipped the car, like it's that.
Ribs.
Yeah.
Is no one else terrified about where they got this?
No,
And it's only 2 gold.
it was delicious.
That means they're common.
We don't know where we got you from.
This is true. I was
And
not
you
there.
never will.
I don't know where you've been.
I don't want to know where he's been.
Do you want to find out?
We should watch him. We don't know where he's been.
Yeah, you should.
Oh yeah.
He wants us to watch him.
Who
Don't-
am I?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh my.
Who wants washed?
Tim,
I will take a bath. From you.
Bath out back.
I think you're laying it on too thick, Nefir.
Well, it's not often that I meet one of my own. So
Well, I mean, maybe
Hey,
perhaps
hey,
just
go
be
forward.
straight up front.
Can you not date outside?
She seems like a very upfront type of gal.
perhaps that's the way Goliaths are. And you're just not used to it.
Little man, you want
I
bath
could be
too?
with you.
Baby man?
No, I'm quite happy with my filth. Thank you.
You let Gertha know, baby man.
Yes, Gertha.
He's like in his chair.
Feel your interests lie with those smaller than you. All right. Well,
So, to escape the ever-creeping thought of having someone give me a bath that isn't a strong, muscular man, I want to invent cleansing stone baths, which also could serve for your group, Cliff, of impoverished people who I noticed are quite filthy. But they would be able to take simple, cleansing stone baths. It would help hygiene. This place is disgusting. And I would be doing a good deed and definitely not building a pyramid scheme.
Would you be giving these bathing rocks for free?
To those who help manufacture them.
I use rocks like sponges.
So you're gonna have people make the bathing rocks, and as payment, they get to keep what they make.
Well, I want to industrialize them more into like stations rather than like rocks they can take home. I'd rather you have to like pay each time you use it for those not within the group. That could serve as donations for your program.
This
So,
entire
okay.
thing seems incredibly convoluted, Tim.
So you're not even paying them at this point. They're actually paying you to use what they make.
Well, no, they get to use them for free, but anyone else that would want them.
but if they bring in other people that create more cleansing stones,
He gets it.
then they get a little cut of that, and then also get to use those cleansing stones for free. And then those people bring in more people to create more. I can see how this could work.
And for a small nominal monthly fee, you could take it home, actually.
Oh, that seems quite beneficial for those that have children.
Nefir, did you want to?
I'll
Were
think
you
about
taking her up on her bath?
I would, but she seemed more interested in Tim, so I'm just going to leave it.
I mean, maybe she just likes little men that she can pick up.
She probably does.
I don't know. Do you want to try to persuade her?
No, I don't want to do that.
You want to persuade her?
Sure, why not? I'll roll persuasion.
Fucking let's see it. As a paladin,
13.
I'll wash you. You want your whole group washed? Bird, you want washed? She pulls
sure,
a
but you-
she pulls
but
an
you know
actual
how to
rock
clean?
out from behind, like from a pouch behind her. I have cleansing stone. It's literally just a fucking rock.
Very porous
I
rock.
don't think you can preen with that. That's the big problem.
With enough violence,
You
you
gotta
can.
preen, or it makes flying very difficult.
I'll get all those feathers off your body.
I'm definitely going to pass them.
I will not pass. I am quite excited.
She'll take you out back.
Okay,
You follow her out back.
I do, and then I get a bath.
I want a Constitution saving throw from you.
I
Sweet.
thought we were going to the orphanage.
Meanwhile, while they're gone, the other barmaid kind of runs up like, "Oh dear, I hope she doesn't do too much damage this time. Can I top off any of your drinks?"
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
I'd like that too, yeah.
If you could just point me in the direction of your messengers. Tim will go off and try and send out a message ahead of time.
Yeah, it wouldn't be hard to find the post office, as it were. First, Nefir, she actually uses the
Rammel's
rock.
back.
I see.
Okay.
So she actually uses the rock on you, but with that Constitution saving throw, you are able to withstand it. You feel very well exfoliated, almost like the entire top layer of your flesh has been removed. She was very thorough, so you are now well shaven with your endowment.
You know what they say, what doesn't kill you make you stronger or something.
Or impotent. I don't know. Welcome back, Bramble. You came in at a great
thank you.
time.
Not the best time.
Hope everything's okay.
Nefir is currently being washed by a large Goliath woman named Gertha.
Oh, and I
Uh,
missed out on this.
yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
get involved as well?
In the bath?
It's been the last 2 hours. You missed a lot.
This is
No, you're
Gertha.
too late. You're drinking.
Anyone else?
It's invigorating. I highly recommend it.
And when I say she's like,
No, thank you, Bertha. I take my baths in the morning with some incense. Thank you very much. Appreciate the offer. Maybe next time.
Tim,
Yeah.
perhaps she could be a little more delicate with you, but I think you'd enjoy it.
I was delicate with you.
That's a shame.
I like probably a go at it. I like a good rough hands, though. So don't need to be too delicate.
She's 7'6", completely fucking jacked and ripped, and she's already flexed once where her skin turned to stone as she did so. And she's using a literal rock as a sponge.
Very porous rock, mind you.
Is it heated? Do you at least heat the rock up?
Through enough violence, heat is formed anyhow.
You know what?
The water is cold to cool you down.
I like the
Blood
way you
stained
do
as the
things.
rock.
It also washes away the blood.
What are we doing?
This is what D&D is, ladies and gentlemen.
Ridiculous.
This is exactly what I expect from D&D.
I see, 2 points of interest here. Tim, what's this messenger thing you keep wanting to do?
I just want to send, which I'll drag Cliff along if he'll come along. Actually, Miku, because Miku seems to remember things best. But
So
please.
basically, there's an orphanage / hatchery of metallic dragon eggs, and there is rumors of an upcoming raid. And Tim is sending a message to tell them that we're on our way to help.
Yeah, and I'll have you. Can you tell me about the person running the orphanage? What's their name? Who can I address this to? If you recall.
Okay, I legitimately do not think I was there to get that.
I did roll for you at one point a history check. You remember Joanna.
So I will address the letter to Joanna of the orphanage, telling them that Cliff, Miku are coming to aid in what might be a possible attack on the orphanage. by some white dragons, he's guessing, based on the thieves, the brain rot.
I'll go ahead and put you guys on in the market, the closest thing I've got. That will at least get you.
Oh, you got a market update?
No, I have many markets depending on the size of the town.
I like this market better. It looks a lot prettier.
It's pretty.
And nobody's asking people to grab their junk. Technically, Nefir and I think Bramble weren't here.
I haven't been here yet. Yeah.
I mean, like, you guys are still technically at the inn.
Oh, got you.
So I'll put you guys over here for now.
All right.
You'll see Rainier. I don't know who you guys all talk to here, but one of them will provide you with the services of the Pony Express. But you have Nala, Bathan, Pater, and Rainier.
Sure. I would think maybe the general store would be able to get my message to the Pony Express. So let's talk to Nala.
Oh, also, Miku, they weren't sure if it was racist or not. They wanted to know if messenger birds were a thing.
For Aarakocra, there are non. I imagine there's non-sapient birds in Gale. So yeah, they use messenger pigeons too.
But do you know like any locally? Because like I feel like you would know some, right?
I remember how. I think it has effectively been 6 months, and Meeke was actually spent in Oob, not counting the year-long time shenanigans. I don't think that's enough for her to get Eric to know where to find an Aarakocra messenger service. Maybe I could like roll investigation to try to find one. That be kosher?
What are you trying to find?
Like an Aarakocra messenger system.
I mean, you could assume that they probably have some form of mail. But
The Oob specific Aarakocra community.
I don't think you've ran into any like community per se. You've ran into the random Aarakocra here and there, but as far as I know, you haven't gone out and looked for your people specifically.
That's why I was gonna try to roll an investigation check to see if I could find an Aarakocra community and see
You
if they have
it.
a messenger service.
You want to do it here in Londe?
Is Londe a particularly large city? Sorry.
It's a large coastal city.
All right, it's worth a shot then.
Go ahead, give me an investigation roll.
14.
14. You're not really finding a community per se, but I mean, the Aarakocra do work in various establishments. I mean, you have Blacksmith Aarakocra, and you have folks working at the Pony Express, and you've got, I mean, there's Aarakocra doing everything that any other humanoid might do.
So, Aarakocra are working the Pony Express. So, since Tim's the one managing the message, she's just going to tell her, point him specifically to the Aarakocra working in the Pony Express.
Ah, my fine fellow. I think you could deliver our message in a very timely manner.
I'm not a fellow.
First thing, I don't know what to call you. Here, take this message.
I'm a woman.
Sure, that.
It's ma'am.
You can tell because her feathers are a lot duller.
You can tell by the way she is.
Ah, I should know. The dull ones are female. Here you go.
And color.
In color, yes.
and it is currently getting late. Yes, that would be 2 gold for standard delivery, 10 gold for overnight.
Okay.
Speaking of overnight, it's like 7:30 right now at night.
I will hand them a platinum and a gold as a tip.
Oh yes, very, very nice. It will be sent out in the morning, and when the horses arrive, and then it will be make sure that it makes it overnight from there. Because it is currently late as balls. It is 7:30.
What would another platinum do?
I'm afraid
Seven
we
late as
simply don't
balls.
have the horses right now. They go out in the morning and they come back in the evening.
You have wings.
Yes.
Could you fly my message?
Oh, I'm afraid if you want me to fly it, I don't think you can afford it. I would very much be in bad shape by the time I got there.
But it's to help orphans, sad children.
That does not change the burden on me.
Yeah, I get it. Me
What,
either.
what is the specific rate you're talking about? Try us.
If I'm willing to break, if you're willing to risk me breaking my arms to fly overnight, unhindered, that's like 15 hours of flying to Meake.
Yep, that is very exhausting.
And that's if I go top speed. So we're talking 9 more of these, and she'll hold up the platinum piece.
Oh, too rich for me. Good luck, children.
Fuck them kids.
I mean, we got a big windfall. Maybe if all of us chip together about 2, actually about 2, and one of them would just do 1. You could do that.
Miku, I'm not gonna lie to you because I think you're wonderful and the chosen one, but I'm not invested in these children pretty much at all.
All right, so guys, real quick, I'm gonna pause this right there, and we're gonna go to our break. I have added a new song, so it should be about 14-15 minutes because we have a new player. So deal with it. Yeah, so we'll go ahead, we'll pause it there, and we'll be right back. 26 after.
Across the plains and apes with a bow so grave, in search of the grail, the lost hill brave, with the sanguine chalice in his trembling hold, a cup of dark whispers, of secrets untold. Oh, the chalice of shadows, the sanguine's call, dim the artillerist in twilight's thrall, haunted by echoes and a familiar fright. He crosses ice barriers, shrouded in night. From the ashes of disaster where the winds had their say, he salvaged the remnants in the light of decay. Awkward yet wise with a spell at his lips, he commands the waters as reality rips. Oh, the chalice of shadows, the sanguine's call, dim the artillerist in twilight's thrall, haunted by echoes and a familiar fright. He crosses ice barriers, shrouded in night. No cage shall hold, no chain shall bind the seeker of mysteries that he's destined to find. Through the gates of the void, where the brave seldom roam,
and searches for a chalice to call his own. Raise a cup of blood, let its power flow through the journey of a planeswalker, fierce and true. In the whispers of the void where the daring souls tread lies the heart of a wizard and the destiny he's led. Of shadows, the sanguine's call. Send the artillerist in twilight's thrall. Haunted by echoes and the familiar fright, he crosses ice barriers, shrouded in night. To the monastery's calm, Nefir found his peace, a soothing balm. Through the portal swirl to Oob's embrace, under Metallic's law, he found his place. Guardian of the gate, between worlds apart, with a soul haunted by peace and a warrior's heart. Through the market's cheer to the battle's start, he stands not alone, his kindness unarmed. In the gleam of the kingdom where paladins roam, the sage just whispers and billows home. Bernadette's laughter, a beacon's light, guiding his oath through the darkest night. Guardian of the gate, between worlds apart, with a soul haunted by peace and a warrior's heart. Through the market's cheer to the battle's start, he stands not alone, his kindness an art. In the gleam of the kingdom where paladins roam, with sage just whispers and billows home. Bernadette's laughter, a beacon's light, guiding his soul through the darkest night. Guardian of the gate, between worlds apart, with a soul haunted by peace and a warrior's heart. Through the market's cheer to the battle's start, he stands not alone, his kindness an art. From the trials that tested to the bonds that hold, in the faces of youth and the stories told, Nefir walks a path where honor's sown, a giant among the lost, his virtue shown. Watching by the gate where the old world ends, a guardian true, in the new he defends. For the peace he guards, for the love he knows, in the shadow of the gate, a warrior's hope grows. Guardian of the gate, between worlds apart, with a soul haunted by peace and a warrior's heart. Through the market's cheer to the battle's start, he stands not alone, his kindness an art.
doors no one can divide. With ancient roots and a fire untamed, Bramble's wrath cannot be framed. The wildfire spreads, devours the night, turning decay into vibrant light. Through the cinders, new life will grow, a balance forged where the flames will go. A quiet giant with wisdom vast, haunted by echoes of a broken past. He walks the line of life and despair, with flames that burn and winds that tear. The wildfire spreads, devours the night, turning decay into vibrant light. Through the cinders, new life will grow, a balance forged where the flames will go. Bound to the forest, its will entwined. Fire's destruction, yet life defined. The blaze will sear, the roots will bind, cleansing the dark, restoring the mind. The earth's fury, a spark, a breath, a harbinger both of life and death. Each step he takes, the wildfire calls, to purge corruption and raise the walls. The wildfire spreads, devours the night, turning decay into vibrant light. Through the cinders, new life will grow, a balance forged where the flames will go. Stand in his way and you'll meet your end. The forest's wrath is no foe to defend. The blaze will cleanse, the roots will remain. Nature's justice in Bramble's domain. In the heart of the battle where the darkness creeps, stands a cleric of stone. Through the shadows he peeps, with a prayer on his lips and a flicker of light. Guardian Cliff keeps the innocent in sight. This is healing, this is prayer. Soul's light shines everywhere. Worship now, don't miss the call. In our D&D world where we stand tall. Through the dungeons cold where the dire rats creep, and the cries of the fallen disturb ancient sleep. Cliff raises his hands, the earth shakes and splits. Mercy's touching his spell, his devotion never quits.
Laughter echoes, a jester's grim play took his party's breath in a macabre display. Toyed with his spirit, dealt diamonds of fate, with items to play on, whispered the checkmate.
This is healing, this is prayer. Soul's light shines everywhere. Guard your hearts and heed the plea. In the lands where we quest, Cliff's prayer sets you free. When the evil sneers and the innocent cry, Cliff's anger flares and his spells fly high. By Soul's grace, no harm shall befall, and my watch shall protect you all. With every foe the jester's laugh on, still much stronger rose the cleric, armed by sheer will. This is healing, this is prayer. Soul's light shines everywhere. Join the chorus, sing along. In Cliff's world, right battles wrong.
So watch your stories unfold. With a prayer for the weak and a heart for the strong. In this D&D game, this cleric belongs. Feathers in the dark sky, silvery trace. Meeke soars above with a warrior's grace. Claw sharp as secrets, eyes on the skies. She slices through down where danger lies. Wings of vengeance, swift and keen. She's the storm, fierce and unseen. From the ashes, from the blaze, Meeke rises through the haze. He stirs the past, as for the unknown. Mysteries unmasked in the wings they're shown. Sometimes she retreats to find another day. A wise warrior knows when to join the fray. He stirs the past, as for the unknown. Mysteries unmasked in the winds they're shown. Sometimes she retreats to find another day. A wise warrior knows when to join the fray. Shadows whisper old tales of battles won and won, but every flight casts new shadows under the same sun. Through tempest and trials, her spirit never sways. Meeke the zealot sets the skies ablaze. The vengeance swift and keen, she's the soul fierce and unseen. From the ashes, from the blaze, Meeke rises through the haze. I hear her cry across the wind, a tale of fire, of strength within. Meeke's journey never done. In every shadow she becomes the sun.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I think we have everyone. Everyone hear me all right?
Indeed.
Beautiful.
Look at all those pretty pictures.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of chatter in chat today.
It's about time they showed up.
I know. Gotta tell your friends to be on time. No, I'm kidding.
Leave them alone. I love them very much.
I love them too.
Okay.
All right.
Did you just say gay?
I think he can get away with it.
I think he might be able to.
All right.
You sound right. I'm not gay.
You're right. You're right.
Thank you.
I mean, you had Gertha.
Yeah,
Give me some uppies.
Oh,
Uppies.
whoopies.
All right. Well, you guys were here. You were looking for some, or you had just sent off a letter. We won't do too much shopping while we're here, just because we're using this more of a placeholder. Anything else from you guys?
I'm good on my end.
Do you think 15 hours wouldn't... what's the messaging time without the Aarakocra flight?
It's about 24 hours.
You know what? It's not... The high price is not worth the time saved.
Yeah, it's just you're cutting the time in half, and it's the individual, bypassing everything, and forced march over X amount of time. They're bound to fail a Constitution saving throw, taking exhaustion, so on and so forth.
It's an
Yeah.
individual doing it, not like a mount as well.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So we'll just pay the regular person to do 24 hours.
Okay. Make sure you subtract your 1 platinum and 1 gold.
I mean, in all retrospect, aren't we going to get there like a few hours behind them?
You'll get there a
Exactly.
day behind them. You're 2 days away.
All right, well, it gives them a
Although,
day to do something.
I should say it's 2 days of travel, so if you guys stay the night, your time starts when you leave the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
I will real quick say.
the messenger.
I will real quick say, Nefir and Bramble, if you want to go ahead and run through that market as well, since everybody else did, you should be able to do that. Bramble, will you roll a Constitution check or saving throw?
Absolutely.
Yeah, saving throw.
Ooh.
Good on you.
Nice. You were able to withstand the porous rocks.
How limber do I feel now?
The word thorough goes through your mind.
Oh, all right.
You're definitely missing hair, some patches. Being furball, you're definitely missing some.
A little less blue in spots.
A little more red in spots. But you definitely feel like your top layer of flesh has been exfoliated.
Nice.
Yeah, if you guys want to do a quick run through here, since we have everybody.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. What would you guys like to do? Are you heading out? You never bought the room?
It is night, correct?
It is night.
Turning.
But what time?
Oh. It is
Do
currently...
you guys see the simple calendar or no? Just curiosity.
They probably close it.
We close
but
that
it's,
shit.
It's 7:30.
Yeah, a little after 7:30. I'd say the market closes maybe 8 or so.
We could get a few hours on the trail and then make camp. Put a few hours behind us.
I'm for that.
Earlier, I had just deducted the gold for the rations, but I guess it makes more sense that I just do it here and not make it more difficult.
Okay. So real quick, Bramble and Miku, go ahead, give me 3 rolls. They can be nature, survival, or a combination of both, as long as I get 3 rolls.
Okay.
3 rolls each.
Yep.
Dirty
that's
20.
bad. First one. Not. It's a little bit better.
21. And
21.
Why'd my other one not go?
15.
There it goes.
Okay, 20, 21,
There we go.
15. So you guys are out on the trail, and the way we do it is you will you roll either nature survival, and you will get you may be able to find potion ingredients or ingredients in general. So let's see here. All right. So DG, if you could give that to Miku. 2 pixie parasols and 1 idle claws. That's what you find.
Okay.
As far as Bramble, we have 1 pass. So you will get some morning dew,
Ooh.
which is a plant. And then we will move forward. Your time on the trail is uneventful. It's a couple of days. You left at about the same time as the messenger, but obviously they're on a mount, so they can move much quicker for much longer, etc. You arrive into Meake 2 days later. And let me get the scene activated. There you go. Does anybody need a long rest?
No.
I'm good.
Yeah, Miku hasn't had a chance to use any rages.
And I gotta refresh my page because apparently I can't click on any tokens.
As I said, 800 freaking today's weathers for you all. You're welcome.
It's so warm.
69 degrees, everybody.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
It's humid, warm, and clear. You're welcome.
Brambles over here just enjoying the nice little four-leaf clovers, we'll say. Or are they just shrubs?
Miku, I
6
wasn't
a.m.
expecting you here,
really
so you were technically tethered
so.
to Nefir right now, in case you're wondering.
That explains that.
Yeah. The tether should be broken now that she moved her own token. Yeah, it's a nice new module I added. Totally on my own and without any help from any other dungeon masters. All right. So you guys arrive. First thing you notice as you arrive is there is ice on the ground. These blocks over here are just as large as you see them, about 15 foot high, and yeah, wherever you see them is where they're at.
Call it 8:30 in the morning. I feel like that's a solid time.
I am pretty sure that while this group has encountered a white dragon before, the dragon did not have a chance to use its breath weapon, so I do not think Miku has the context to know what it means.
You can give me an intelligence check.
Sure.
Were these here last time, Cliff?
Yeah, you definitely.
No, they were not here last time there, Timothy.
Yeah, Miku has no idea.
Yeah,
I did saving throw because the modifier would be the same in this case.
That's fine.
Would I have that kind of information as I've been here a while?
I mean, you can give me an intelligence saving throw to see if it, or a history check. Or yeah, intelligence or history check.
I'll also do a history check if that is all right.
That's fine.
Could be worse.
Easy.
Yeah, it definitely looks reminiscent of possible dragon's breath, but you guys aren't able to tell the size of the creature that did it, the age.
We may need to be cognizant that there may already be a combatant dragon here.
I'm gonna
Do I
pause
see
it.
a?
You guys may
Do I
see
see-
some things happen. There we go. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely did not see what was going on that bridge.
Is there a lot of water around the ice that's formed, or does this look like it's dry because it's freshly formed?
This looks a lot like dry ice.
Oh, I will step away a little bit there.
I will not fuck with that. And what you guys see is what you see. What you're able to get through is what you're able to get through. If you jump into the water, you are jumping down, 20 feet into the water. So keep that in mind.
Well, what I know from my video game experience, if you jump into water, it negates all damage.
Yes.
From my video game experience, if you jump in the water, you drown.
You get hypothermia.
From my experience, there's piranhas.
I was gonna say that Breath of the Wild told me that that hypothermia is indeed real, especially when cold water is involved.
I may be
Are they
using
just
another
like? Are they just like fucking like thrillering in and out of the frame?
It looks, from where you're standing, it looks like they're flying a patrol.
Oh, okay.
Do we feel safe
Thriller
walking
idea was
through
more
this?
fun, but all right.
Right now, you guys are currently
No.
hidden by the wall and by the large ice. Nefir, if you keep walking, they might see you.
Hey, Fire Bramble.
I'm gonna throw.
You got any ideas for this ice?
I mean, you kind of already said it. I could just throw fire. We saw those guys patrolling. I mean, we could hail that patrol up there.
I mean,
I haven't ever been here, so I don't know how they.
I've never
how
seen that
friendly
patrol
these people
before, so
are.
I don't think they're friendly.
Like they're quite busy right now, given how
Nefir,
fresh this
I
ice
feel
is.
like you'd be able to tell. Are these on the side of the metallic kingdom or not?
actually, Miku and Cliff, you would recognize these as they look very similar to those white kobolds you.
Okay, yeah, these are mini. Never mind. I remember now.
I'm sorry. Can you finish that, Stepdaddy? Because I don't.
Yeah. Do you remember fighting white kobolds?
We rescued the Oracle.
Well, that was. Yeah, that was yes. During that
Yeah,
whole
it
trail.
was that arc
Yeah,
when we
they're
did that.
bad.
So I mean, you're welcome to do with that information what you will.
I am going to mage armor myself, and
It's a good start.
I will also Nefir. I don't like to ask this, but will you unsheath your sword and let me touch it?
Damn, this isn't the time, man.
It's the exact time.
We could have done this at the inn like 2 fucking days ago.
That would have
dude.
been way too.
I didn't know you guys were so friendly with each other.
Are
I
you?
mean, I would touch yours if you had one, but
I hate
Nefir
to-
is
I
right
hate
here.
I hate to bring the innuendo to an end, guys, but I'm pretty sure Tim is speaking 100% literally.
Well, I need to know if Tim.
Ignore the bird person. We
Oh
don't know what
yes,
Tim
that's
means
right.
right now.
Yeah. I will cast magic weapon with my feature.
Okay.
And then I will, as Artificer does, one last precast, and I am going to summon my turret.
There you go. It is now a +1 longsword.
Woot.
Where is in?
All right, I'm assuming we're getting ready for a fight, so I'll do the same and I'll sound up Sidan.
All right. You should have access to it in the actors area.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
there he is.
DM. What is Beacon of Hope's range? Is it 30 feet?
Well, what does it say?
It says target 30 allies. Doesn't have a range.
It's probably 30 feet then.
No.
Who's get the +1 sword?
I already did it.
Okay.
So it's automated. You can just place it in the chat there,
Okay.
and it'll automatically make it its thing. And what was that thing there, Cliff?
There's just little problem with Beacon of Hope. It doesn't have a range, but it says target 30 allies. I'm assuming the range is 30 feet.
DG, do you want to look that up for me?
I'm not casting it, but I probably will be.
Yeah. As you guys arrive, there's that ice seems to be blocking your way.
Yeah, dude, 30 feet.
Yeah. I thought.
Let's get some hit points. Oh boy. There we go.
Nice.
That awesome animation.
All right, do you guys want me to throw some fire at this ice?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems
sure
like a
thing.
good
Let me
idea.
just back up a little bit here. Ugh.
Real quick, do you want to give me an intelligence check?
Solid 14.
So you see these individuals flying by, very much ice everywhere, and are you sure you want to signal flare up with your fire?
Are we trying to push through, guys, or?
Because there is another path to your left there. It's a little less worn.
Well, perhaps we should seek another way around.
Yeah, actually. Let's not start shit until we need to.
Anybody want a thunderous smite?
I would love to.
I could also make us an ice bridge if you would prefer.
And while we're walking, since this is a new
Yes, we're
session
going-
here, Bramble, does Sudan look correct to you?
Right.
Yeah, everything looked good.
Cool. Thanks.
Yes, I put some work into him. Real quick, I do have a thing where if you guys are not near, when initiative happens, that just happens to be. So if you don't stick with the group, you don't stick with the group. Also, are you guys busting in here Kool-Aid style, or are you sneaking? What are you doing?
For sure, sneaking.
I will follow
Cliff.
lead.
I will cast Pass Without Trace with my racial ability. I will kind of stand here and kind of cast it, and then as everyone passes me, I'll give it to them.
Next time I go to town, I need to remember to buy a bow. Obviously, that is not ever going to be Miku's main weapon, but it does allow the stealth pass without trace combo to get me some sneak attack damage in.
Yeah, go ahead and do your cast.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it.
Probably in your features.
I do want to mention for future reference the squadron module. We can take some time to figure it out later if you guys want, but it's if you right click on your token, it's a new box for you at the bottom left.
How do I
Follow each other
Shift
We'll do
T
that
or
later.
Alt T?
For targeting.
Yeah,
It's
Alt
Shift
T?
T.
Shift T. Thank you. I will not consume spell points. Did it not work?
It Pass Without a Trace just adds 10, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so that's fine. Everybody give me a stealth.
Okay, I forgot that converts an advantage or a bonus.
That is a bonus.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't automatically do the +10.
No. We can I can math 10. Miku, super fucking stealthy.
strong.
Sneakiest barbarian ever.
It's almost as if she's rogue multi-class.
I don't know why it rolled twice, but it's up to you to use whichever one you want to use.
Yeah, I'll use the first one. Always use the first roll. So yeah, that's a 22, a 16, a 27, a 34, a 23, and a 23. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to keep pushing then.
Miku is gonna raise her rapier and see if she can get sneak attack stuff that way.
I will say that the individuals you saw flying around are about 30 feet in the air.
Guys, there's a woman right there. She looks hurt.
You actually see a woman who is cowering, and there's not a crouching thing. So
Nefir, get off me! I can't fucking move.
So you see her cowering behind this, hiding behind the. Y'all just staying
hello.
out there in the open.
Shit.
You gonna find some shit to hide behind. So I just see.
I'm gonna quickly. Hey, come with me. Come with me.
Okay. I'm trying to get myself to where Cliff is.
I was talking to the one who's scared right now.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but she's very much awake. Just yeah.
Yeah, I told her to follow me.
I'm saying hiding behind the wall right now. Then
I can't.
when
Yeah,
I
Meek.
start to hear the sounds of action, Mika will fly over the wall and join the fray.
Move the streamer over to the scene.
What's up?
Nope, never mind. It's there. Carry on.
What? No, they'll see me. They'll see me. If I don't move.
Is this house in front of me open? Can I enter it?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Can you trust me for 5 seconds?
No.
My name's Cliff. I'm here to save you. Can you trust me, please?
Give me a persuasion.
That's perception. Sorry.
What's your modifier for?
Persuasion 0.
So a 13.
Yes.
Okay. She'll question it, but she'll slowly move over to here.
Kind of taking cover behind the building, kind of underneath anything we can.
Yeah, we'll say there's an awning or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't have any room in the houses, and yeah. So.
Gotcha. What's going on?
They attacked late last night. I don't know. They didn't ask for anything. They just started attacking.
Okay. How many? Do you know how many are there?
It's a whole town.
No, of the attackers.
No, I hid.
Okay.
I hid.
You did the right thing.
Where did it seem like the most were?
I couldn't tell you. They're everywhere. Everywhere you look, they've been flying around, and every time they see somebody, they turn them into ice.
Every time they fly by, she kind of ducks down and pauses speaking, and then carries on.
Okay. Do you have anybody in here? Are you alone? Do you have family? Do you have a husband or a wife? Kid?
No, I was watching a little girl, but she ran off in a panic. I couldn't go after her.
Okay, can you do me a favor? If you go out those doors right there on the wall, I have 2 friends behind there waiting to help you. Their names are Bramble and Miku. One's a bird. I don't know what the other one is. But they're friendly, they'll help you. They'll keep you behind the wall, you'll be safe.
She starts making her way out. And as she passes...
Hey, over here!
She stops. And, an immediate, as weird as it sounds, it's technically fire, but... as she is engulfed in a flame that seems to have come in, or it seems like magic.
Shit. How invested in these kids really are we?
I don't know, but now I'm fucking pissed. Nefir?
What?
It's time to fuck shit up.
Get him down here. I can't fly.
Miku,
Yes.
get up in the air and call them all pussies.
Okay.
No, don't do that. No. We need to find out what they're after.
It's pretty clear. I'm pretty sure they're after eggs. Isn't that why we're here?
We don't know. It could be eggs. It could be the children. They could just be attacking.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's the problem. If we don't know and we start charging in, we might lose whatever it is they're after.
Has there been any mumblings from the kobolds?
No.
Okay, so we can't overhear it. Don't we have someone who can't? Cliff is talking to that lady who's here. Why don't we just try to get some information from her?
Miku. That woman doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
She just got disintegrated in front of me.
Ah, well.
So that's a
I
no?
can see from where I was standing.
You want some meat?
Oh God, she's back.
Keep in mind where you are on the map is where you are.
I'd like to offer you some meat.
She followed Timmy. Man, baby.
She's over there.
You know, I think we've dealt with these things before, and the last one that survives is very willing to talk.
I will say
I don't
these
hear a
things-
fucking thing Miku's saying, so.
Yeah, I will say that these look very different to you.
Oh wait,
While they look to
you
be,
guys can hear me?
Yes.
Are
Okay, it's
you
only Cliff who
shouting,
can't.
Miku? Because he's like, I don't know, 30 feet
I'm like-
away.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking far away.
Oh, okay. You meant in character.
Yeah, in character, are you shouting to Nefir? Because if he can hear you 30 feet away, I'd assume the people that are flying around at 30
never
feet
mind,
would hear you. So I'm
Where
asking.
you are on the map.
She's just giving Brambles just some random facts.
Okay.
Brambles like, okay.
I'm sorry.
Did you know that dragons have hollow bones as well?
No, I didn't,
Okay.
Miku. Thank you. I just watched a woman disintegrate, but thank you for telling me that. All right.
That's
I'm
fantastic.
sorry. I thought there was a group conversation going on, but I realize that is impractical now.
How many people are in your head to make it a group?
Cliff,
All
I
right.
hate to do this, but I think there's sufficient enough blood, and he'll be satisfied.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
To you, I'm
Grab
not
it.
to you, aren't I?
Look at the
You
map.
ran away?
Are you shouting to him?
No.
Look at the map, guys.
Just running away on me.
He's just speaking to himself, hoping it will be heard.
That sounds really on par with him too.
Like any scholar, I talk to myself.
That is on par with Tim. You would think Cliff's right there, but Cliff's not there.
Turns
Miko,
around. God damn it!
Do you think we should push in and maybe get with them, or should we just chill right here?
Are you actually talking to someone, or?
I'm right with her, so we at least can have a conversation.
Miku,
Yes.
Brambles talking to you.
Yeah, when he says her, he means you being next to him ish.
Okay.
Should we push in and help, or should we just sit here?
You know what? I think let's try to push in and help.
Okay, I just saw Tim just take off fucking sprinting. So I don't know.
Okay, so
Tim, stop moving.
Miku is going to fly up and see where the hell.
You can't hear me. God damn it.
Idiot. Miku just flew up into the sky and blew our cover. Right?
Yeah, that'd be so unfortunate. Or her, because I'm not blowing my fucking cover.
Well, I'm gonna say that she's gonna fly up for a second just to get a scope of the situation and then fly back down.
You just kind of like hovered
Do you want to do
around.
that right now?
I don't know.
Watch the patrol.
Make a decision, guys.
All right, Miku is
I'm
going
waiting to talk
hidden.
to this girl. That's all I'm doing.
The last one you talked to got killed. So,
Yeah, I
Miku,
wanna
what are
see
you
how many
doing?
She's gonna stay hidden.
Bramble?
All right, we'll wait for that patrol to pass by, and we'll at least try and meet up with one of the other guys.
I love to show you all new mechanics. It's so fun for me. All the torture.
Hi, what's your name? Are you okay?
The bridge over to the right, it's blocked, covered in ice. We gotta go left.
I'm trying to figure out what this fucking girl's name is.
Okay, why don't you tell her to get the fuck in the hiding spot?
All right, Miku, the past.
Do other
Little
stuff.
girl.
Worry about her.
Girl. Little girl, get the fuck in the house.
If I move, they'll see me. They think I'm dead.
Wait.
They think I'm
I
dead.
see fear.
Wait.
Grab her and drag her ass in the house.
No, the patrol's coming. Wait.
Or we need a distraction.
It's okay. It's not like there's a bunch of patrols flying by you.
Okay, now go in the house. Go.
Give me a persuasion. This little
I'm gonna
girl.
wait till the patrol's gone.
That's fine.
The patrol's gone. Instead of persuasion, can I roll grapple
Yes.
and drag her ass into the house?
Give me a strength roll.
Fuck. God damn it.
That's not gonna do it.
You want strength or you want athletic?
Athletics is fine.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That should do it.
So you grab her and yeet her into this building, as she attempts to struggle out of your grip, which she's a fucking child. And you launch her into this house. As she hits the solid wood floors in the room, she skids.
Now,
Miku.
That's one.
be quiet.
Where the fuck is Miku?
Miku, I think I just saw Nefir assault a child.
Did we check the water yet?
What?
Alright. Wait
It's
for
the
the patrol.
craziest thing.
Wait for the patrol.
You guys explain what's going on.
I never get to use
I would
these
like
patrols.
to grapple Miku and throw her in the house.
This isn't a time for explanation.
I mean, it's technically PvP. Will you allow it, Miku?
No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that.
Okay.
I'm all for letting you throw people. I mean, this is great for me.
I wonder if we can get cool bonus damage at some point by fastball specialing Miku. She's light enough for that to work.
Hey, assholes, over this way. And I'll cast message because I remembered I actually have.
You motherfucker.
But you messaged Eldritch Cannon, so I don't know if I can help you there. He's currently on your shoulder, confused, as a construct could be.
You know what I said. Don't act.
Cliff, just because we got people moving all over the place. You see an individual that is frozen in the ice.
Yes. Nothing I can do about that right now. That's a problem for later.
That's the second one today, so just leave it for now.
Yeah, we'll leave it for now.
Yeah, well, the first one was exploded.
Well, the first one was over here. There's one.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Listen. We're 1 for 2 right now on saving people. It's not a good statistic.
Well, instead of encouraging them to move, make them move.
I'm not strong like you.
Well, we can work on that.
All right. Guys,
When this patrol comes by, fucking run across this bridge.
No. We can go under.
We can go under it. You're gonna cast a spell. They're gonna know that.
No, just fucking trust me. God damn it.
Hey, let's trust him.
We're not doing the goddamn
I
5 foot ice block bucket bullshit.
Let's trust him.
I gotta check something.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
If we want him to change, we have to trust him.
Just rolling some dice. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about the man behind the screen. Okay.
We could get under here.
Okay.
We for the patrol to pass. How deep is that pit, by the way?
Or Miku, where exactly are you hiding?
I assume behind the ice like everyone else.
Okay. I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative. There is one individual who is able to see you.
Damn.
All right, let's get this party started. But we'll
Jesus.
Oh, we're also perfectly grouped too, motherfucker.
we'll put them back to where he would have seen you.
So Miku and Tim have a perfect tie. Roll off.
Oh, whoever came up first in the initiative.
Oh, somehow I rolled twice.
We're gonna get rid of the one at the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna see which one we rolled first.
Was the lesser one, so that solves the roll tie.
Easy. Too
Roll
fast,
Tide.
too furious. All right. Wunderbar. Let the games begin. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, she doesn't actually see anybody. So she's going to ready in action. And, actually, no. She's going to summon something. And she's going to burn that. And that is an action. Let me... Sorry. You see a summon on the ground. Looks to be a wormling. And it is going to... I gotta read this. I hate these descriptions. Okay, I am going to need a intelligence saving throw from... Actually, let's see if this works. I programmed it, so I'm hoping. It only works on one. It says each creature, right? Oh, one
Can
creature.
it see me through the house though?
Not you.
It wanted me to do it.
Same question. I am hiding behind the house.
It has nothing to do with that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I am going to negate Cliff, Tim, and Nefir, go ahead and add those hit points back. Miku, you're the one taking the hit. I misread it. I thought it was a group area thing, not a single target.
All right, I'm caught up. Yeah, single target.
Yep. And
that's not a great roll.
okay, you will take 11 hit points of psychic damage.
Okay, already distracted that.
Cool.
Subtracted that, we're good.
That will end their turn.
The game is still paused.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Would I have noticed her casting the summon, or was it subtly cast, or?
You notice the wings flap in a certain direction, and this thing appeared.
Yeah, you got
the
about
general
50%
area.
C on her, so yeah, maybe not, kind of thing.
Okay. Well, it was a frozen thing, I thought, and then it wasn't. So I'll make note of that.
What's a frozen thing and then it's not?
The lady, because that's what summoned it, right?
Not her.
Is that your interpretation?
I mean, maybe it was her.
The way. That's what I kind of interpreted it as, but.
That's fair. Do you attack her?
Did I see it move?
Vibes.
Yeah.
If you want to give me a perception check.
Yeah.
We'll say DC 13 because you're right next to her. Oh, it was almost a 2.
I know.
No, she's a popsicle.
Okay.
She's frozen fucking solid.
All right, so this thing just appeared, as far as I know.
Are you in the house or are you outside? You're in the house, right?
I was tucked under the house, whatever awning I was trying to hide. Yeah.
22 perception, you'd see this dragon over here flap its wings really, really fast when this thing appeared.
Okay.
Go nuts.
Well, what my limited knowledge of spells and possibly summons, would I be familiar with summon spells at all? I guess I don't technically.
You might be, but I don't think you'd be familiar with this summon specifically.
Okay. But I know with other summons, there's a chance that if you attack the caster, they might lose control of it at least. So let's try that. And I will mind sliver them, actually.
I will sliver your fucking mind. Yeah, you do the boom 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 to her, and yeah, it seems to connect.
I only now realize that there was a pop-up for a saving throw, and if I had done the pop-up, I would have passed it. But no retcons. I'm fine with this.
And then I will pulse the turret.
As you do.
As you do.
I love that animation.
Right. And then I think that's all I got here. I'll try and move, I guess.
Also, Miku, you did do an intelligence saving throw earlier. It was a 6.
With my turret.
Yes, I know, but I ignored the pop-up, and I rolled better on the pop-up.
Gotcha.
But all right. So Miku has learned her lesson about raging when it is not. The risk of burning through all her rage is too early, and this thing deals psychic damage, which is very famous for barbarians not being able to deal with very well anyway. So she's gonna go up to that thing because she has no idea where the summoner is, and just reckless sneak attack.
Yeah, those are words that you put together.
What?
Reckless sneak attack.
Yeah. That's the entire reason I did the barbarian.
I know,
rogue
it's just so
MOBA.
goofy to hear.
Okay, and the inventory is rapier. Oh. So I'm guessing a 24 hits.
It might scratch it a little.
For some reason they did not add the sneak attack damage. Let me roll a d6. Shitty sneak attack damage. She's gonna switch to a great axe.
Okay, well, you
But-
can drop your sword, or stow your sword, or you can pull out your axe. If you drop your sword, you can grab your axe.
As I recall, you said that the big difference is she would not get an attack of opportunity while switching around the weapons.
Well, yes, because you get one free action. You can stow your weapon. You can pull out a weapon.
Okay,
Right.
so
So-
she's going to use her free action this turn to stow the rapier, and next turn she will use her free action to take out the rapier. Got it.
And it's not that
The
you
axe.
wouldn't get an opportunity attack. It would just be unarmed.
Works for me.
Okay.
Miku does in fact have talons.
I have talons. All right, Bramble.
Damn, is it go time? I heard something.
I'm gonna throw something on you, Miku. Don't worry about it. That's from my knowledge.
Justin over here, and I will see everything going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Are you within range? Oh, you definitely are. From this distance, can I see this cobalt flying up? I'm assuming from the picture I can see armor.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Target, and go ahead and throw heat metal at him
It is.
on the armor.
Okay. It's
It should have a saving throw.
it's leather.
Oh, it's leather armor. Well, crap.
I
the
mean,
the leather armor should have pins and whatnot to pin the leather all together.
Yeah, I don't think it really works like that. If you want to refund yourself, I'll let you do that. But just in the future, yeah, if you want to run a perception check or something like that, like you're quite the distance away.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I could do the math, Pythagorean theorem and all that. She's still 30 feet in the air. So you are 40 feet. So you can just assume 70 feet.
Oh, okay. He'd be out of range then of me, anyways.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the way I do this, it's
I got
40 feet over and then 30 feet up because I'm not doing the math for
Yep.
on the
I
fly.
will see Miku fighting this wormling, and I'll just chuck a produce flame at it instead. Then.
Sure.
Uh,
12 is
Yeah.
not going to hit, as it, you're thinking about this kobold and how you want to, burst it into flames, but you change your target last second. You just
Yeah.
kind of miss.
And then Sidon will do exactly the same thing with the fire seed.
You know that does seem to hit.
Sidon's always better.
Yes, the things.
And I will move back just a tiny bit more here, and then go ahead and end there. Doo-doo.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna put something on you too. Nothing you need to worry about. Hey, it's your friends, Cliff.
Yeah. Could you move Tim for a second, please?
How dare you?
Into target Nefir.
Oh, why are you guys on top of each other? You can't do
What's
that.
I was trying to move. I
Call
couldn't.
Postune to bless us with the beacon of hope.
She lights you all on fire.
Yeah.
And what does that do?
That gives everybody. That gives everybody advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws for up to a minute with concentration, and they would gain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Okay, keep that in mind because your the descriptions aren't showing up for whatever reason.
Yep. It does end my pass without a trace, though. So.
Oh, it's concentration? Okay.
Yep.
It's okay. They already found you.
They did. That was my action, bonus action. I would love to get that out, but I can't. Bonus action. Let me see what I can do. No, that's going to be it. Just get that out.
Okay. There is some things happening here.
Three energy rays of Miku.
Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking. But he's gotta come up.
Energy rays got 60 feet.
I know, but by my method, I wanted to make sure I was within range. All right, Miku, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Good, good. 1. Why does it say you're behind a wall? You are not behind a wall.
Oh, okay. Were you saying first attack or that the damage did 1?
No. For whatever reason, it is not letting me. It's saying you're behind a wall, which doesn't make any sense. So
Miku is the wall.
It might be that illusion dragon there. You could bump up a spot, maybe.
You really got to stop giving information out.
There we go.
He never tells us what it is, man. Come on.
Yeah, stop using their names.
Sorry. I don't know.
Carl.
I'll get there, guys. I'm sorry. Jeez.
You gotta say, like, maybe Billy Bob's in the way.
I'm just trying to help.
You are. You are. It's us.
Go back in your
Thank
corner.
you.
It's not letting me.
No.
Keeps
He
telling
stays
me.
right.
I'm gonna try.
Well, it's saying she's blocked by a wall.
That
Which-
sounds made up.
Oh, I see what it is. God damn it.
Oh yeah, she sure is. You idiot.
How the
Why
fuck
is
was
there
I
even
supposed
walls there?
Because these assholes would try to go across. That was 12. I don't think that's gonna hit.
Nope.
That, however, is a 25
Hits.
for 10 force damage.
Okay.
And one more for good measure. All right, and that was another 12.
Miss.
Any bonus actions? Okay, no. But this one does look different from the rest. He is golden in color. That will end his turn.
Golden and twisted.
All right. I'm going to attack the only thing I can reach. And I'm going to do it with my newly magic sword. and miss with a 1.
Oh yeah. It looked really good though.
It did. I came sliding in like a badass.
You're just not used to it yet. You're just not used to it.
Oh, wait, did I
Yeah.
tell you it's only aesthetic? Don't have more confidence.
But my second swing does connect, doing 9 points of damage.
Yep, and you're gonna get a little token too. Don't worry about that.
And that'll end my turn.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Yep. Fucking. God damn it. Sometimes I hate these things. Ah, yes. Yeah. Does he have any more? Nope. You know what he does? He's going ready to attack. Well, that's going to end his turn. This one is going to take aim at Nefir as she flies up. Targets Nefir and sends down another explosion type thing. I'm gonna get rid of those.
Hey man, you put him up.
I fucking know, and it pisses me off. I didn't think this was gonna be this way, and
You really think that we'd try to walk over water?
yes,
Definitely.
I have no doubt that Tim was going to sit there and be like, I use my water thing, and I make ice bridge across the water.
100%.
100% ice bridge.
Why the hell wouldn't I? So good.
With that, this little dragon in front of you is also going to do this. This will be made at advantage for you. Remember Alt for advantage.
Oh.
So just roll one more. Not at advantage.
Probably slows them up.
Yep. Nope. It does do that. I don't think you take half damage on this. Nope. Save or suck. Cool. And that ends their turn.
Okay, she has 2 targets here, and she does not know that the kobold is called Worm Caller, so she's probably going to continue attacking the dragon that she already started fighting. And
it's not like a worm.
so-
It's not like you know what a worm collar was anyhow, so
Yeah, you
irrelevant.
afraid she's gonna call a worm?
She's like,
I
oh,
think by this point, Miku would know that worm means dragon, but once again, she does not have access to the monster names. So she's just gonna keep attacking that dragon. First attack.
I'll let us get to the end of round 3, and that will be our call for the session. So whatever you guys do for that.
Okay, the second attack. Occurred to me I could have gotten 2 attacks last round too, but hindsight's 20/20. 14 doesn't hit, I'm guessing.
14 does miss.
Or it could be doing a bit more damage if you raged.
Yeah, I just want to avoid the same situation as the last big adventure where I burned through my rages too quickly.
On the first 2
send
floors.
it. Just send it. Just rage. Get mad. They're killing people. Get mad.
Okay, is this sardonic or are you serious?
I think you should fucking rage. Yeah, hell yeah.
Do whatever you want, Miku.
Yeah, it's
You
your
want to
character.
rage?
In my opinion, I think you should rage.
You
Fuck
want to
'em up.
rage? Rage. You don't want to rage?
Yeah.
Don't rage.
Up to you, Miku.
Yeah, you know what? At least one of these is actually physically there. So yes, I will rage and can I just add the rage damage because
Oh no,
uh,
no. We've gone past that. If you want to
fair
rage, you can
enough.
rage. But we won't retcon it this time.
Fair enough. End turn.
Oh, we just lost Bramble.
Oh, Bramble.
He's back. He's back.
Okay, good.
Bramble left us. Bramble hates us.
For some reason, it is still on paper Tim's turn.
Because I didn't go yet.
Oh,
Oh, did Miku go ahead of you?
yeah, it's fine.
Oh, the classic Miku.
I am very sorry. I do not know why this keeps happening.
I mean, we all went with it though, so.
Hey, that's fine. It's not like you jumped one of my guys, and if you guys are cool, whatever.
I will head over here, trying to stay focused on what I perceive as a caster. And I am going to keep trying to mess with whatever, if they have any concentration. I'm just going to mindset them for now.
Ah, yes, the sliver. And he does fail it.
Huzzah!
Or I should say, she fails it.
Oh, I want my turret to come with me, because I'm carrying the fellow. Let's have him do that.
Yeah.
And then that is where I will do, the heroic thing and hide around the corner of this building if I can, down the alleyway.
Well, not a rogue, so you're not actually hiding.
Well, yeah.
But,
I'll try and
yes.
get cover.
You can use an action to hide.
Right.
Yeah, but I use my action already, so I will just try and get cover, I should say. And enter.
And, oh yeah, weird. Bramble, it's your turn.
We're gonna both move up here, get a little bit better angle, and Bramble will see this guy and throw an ice knife at him.
Yeah, you do. Show me that ice knife.
Eat.
How far is the ice knife? 60 feet?
Yep.
Okay. Just in range. A 16 is going to miss.
Cool, and then
Show me that
they
explosion.
will still me. How do I? Nope. Can I get rid of you? There we go. Oh, I don't know why I rolled a bunch there.
No, it's doing its thing.
Yep. So no 2, but the 8 explosion.
All right, so yes, 17. That does its thing. That's really weird how it did this. Miss Draco, fail, pass, half damage. Okay, it did its thing. Wow, sort of. It's not giving me a call, but I will subtract 8 damage from her because she failed, and 4 damage from him. Wait, that's ice?
Yes. Yep. Cold ice damage.
Okay, correction. 4 points from her,
I figured.
and 2 points from him. Maybe. I don't know if he's got it. Nope, he still takes the 4.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. And then side note, throw another flame seed at this drake that's sitting in front of Nefir.
Okay.
If
Show me what
it
you've
wanted.
got.
There it goes. Solid 5.
That is a solid 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, that works. Sorry, resistances and immunities are so damn close to each other in there that it's sometimes weird. But yeah,
All
he
good.
takes that fire damage.
And yeah, without calling too much attention to us, that's pretty much it.
All right. Cliff.
Yes, sir.
Who's the heavy-handed typer?
I think it's Miku.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peek the head out.
Yeah, you do.
Give this one an oldie but a goodie. Gonna toll him.
Yeah, I like Toll.
Not a lot of damage.
That's okay. But he does succeed with a nat 20.
Why am I missing hit points?
I don't know. Why are you missing hit points?
I don't know. I never took any damage, but alright.
Was it from that AoE? Did you restore it?
I thought I did.
Oh.
I'll worry about it later. So it's action, bonus action. No one's really that bad, so I'm just gonna sneak back on here. Let's take some cover. And that'll be it. My turn.
All right. Let's see what the range is on this bad boy. Okay. We won't use that. But, you know what? I'm going to do 1 to Miku, 1 to Nefir, 1 to Miku. Deal with it. That is
You said 1 to Cliff?
Nope.
Oh.
So that is a 23 to hit for 8 force damage.
Okay.
He's gonna reel back and go ahead and try to hit Mr. Nefir, but hitting with a 15. Not hitting with a 15. And then 1 back to Miku.
Okay. It did not automatically subtract, so I have to do some manual math.
Okay. Looks
So
like it did. You should be... Yeah, it took away from your
I did
temporary
that.
hit points.
I did do that manually. The score you see is a result of manual
You should be...
subtraction.
Oh, it's not... You're not at 52 and 3?
No, I removed the temporary and subtracted 5.
Did you only have... No. Undo that. It already took away your temporary hit points. You had 11.
Oh, okay.
Listen, if I'm going to kill you, it's going to be honestly, okay?
Thank you.
God damn it.
Okay, so second attack.
Second attack misses. It's an 8.
Okay.
It's going to end his turn. And actually, I think this will be the end of it for the night. I think we'll go too far if we... So make it count, Nefir.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Swing a sword
Ooh.
and crit.
A magical
Yeah,
sword.
Wordle.
Woo!
It's currently dead.
All right, and then I'm going to run away because I can't do anything about flying creatures. So I'm going to go hide behind a house. And then by hide, I mean be behind a house. And end my turn.
Okay. This fella, super awesome. You know what? I'm going to double check these walls. Because walls. And he is going to fly up here.
Okay.
He is going to aim at you. And he is going to... yeah, fuck it. He's going to shout at you, Miku.
Okay.
It doesn't do what you think it does.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. What a stupid name. Disregard. Disregard.
Even description is stupid.
Yeah, stupid fucking name. Alright, whatever. He doesn't do that thing, and instead, he just posts up real good-like and readies an attack. And with that, we are going to go ahead and pause the stream there before we get hit up with that nearly 4 hours call. Alright. I'd like to... We'll save this for the next time. I know I don't like to stop in the middle of fights, but your pass without a trace was very hard to break. So...
Except Cliff. So.
Yeah, well, yeah. If it wasn't for one of their abilities, you'd have probably snuck through pretty damn well. So, like to thank everybody who's watching. I will see the rest of you in Discord if you feel like joining. If not, it was nice playing with you today, and I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Hopefully there's not any more Taylor Swift concerts. I do recommend Bramble and Miku. Please watch the first hour and a half of the stream. It was funny as hell.
All right.
All right. See y'all then.
Yeah.
As we close the curtain, step back from the fight. The dungeon's echoes fade into the night. Step Daddy here with one last shout. Reflect on the journey, what's it all about? Farewell, my crew, till the strings pull once more. In lands of shadow, where the dragons soar. Remember these nights, fierce and free. Step Daddy's call, forever we'll see. Spells cast, swords clash, rolling the dice. Each moment captured, no need to think twice. Stories woven with a beat and a rhyme. Memories etched for the end of time. Rise again with hearts ablaze. Carry the torch through the endless maze. The echo of metal, the pulse of the beat. Until we return, our fates to meet. Farewell, my crew, till the strings pull once more. In lands of shadow, where the dragons soar. Remember these nights, fierce and free. Step Daddy's call, forever we'll see. So keep the fire, let it burn through the dark. Await the jester's next remark. Attack of opportunity, the stage is set. Till next we play, never forget.